Uh, Hello? Seems like there's like a lot of messages here. Da-da-da. Let's see. Hello, Plum. Hello, Guy K8. Hello, Lance. Hi, Beta. I broke my arm. You did not break it again. I know it's healed. You can't trick me, buddy. Hello, Simon. It's good to see you too. He breaks his arm every week. They just keep growing, that's true. Yeah, I'm okay. I broke it like 3 months ago. And growing, it's healed now. Mostly like 99%. Should be mostly healed after 3 months. But is it stronger than before though? Bones don't actually grow back stronger than before. They tend to be stronger during the healing itself, but that's it. Execute Order 999. Yes, hello everyone. It's been a bit. I still don't know how my midterm went. I'm only gonna find out tomorrow. And I'm terrified, but I'm at the same time terrified and at the same time I don't give a shit. It is what it is. And, that's all I can do. That's all I can do. Terrified for 12-hour stream. Yes, I'm terrified for the 12-hour stream. That's definitely gonna happen if I supposedly pass the midterm. If I don't pass the midterm, I'm probably not gonna stream for a while so I can figure out my study stuff. Like, what happened, Flam? Like, what the heck? What the heck happened? You were so good at grammar. Where did your grammar suddenly go? Yeah, like, I promised I would do a 12-hour stream if by some miracle I pass my midterm, but I most likely think I failed. I set that bet because I feel like I failed and not passed. So there's some chance of a miracle that I passed. You guys are gonna get a 12-hour stream. 12-hour stream punishment for failing midterm. No, 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 it's punishment. It's not even punishment. It's just like, if I pass, I do 12-hour stream because it's a miracle. One chip challenge plus Nosh grammar. 12-hour streams. Good luck with that. Thank you. Thank you. I guess you guys do want the 12-hour stream because that means I would have passed. If there's no 12-hour stream, it means I failed. Okay, where were we? Best of luck, Flam. Thank you, Gaikito. Aito. Oh, just remembered what I had to do. Actually, let's just, we have to start from the start, since we're gonna go on the final true route. But thanks to the nice, nifty flowchart they have here, this is gonna be so much easier. That is if I can learn how to open it. I guess it doesn't let me open it. So menu, flow. I forgot, have we gotten the good ending? Nope. I got us all the bad endings first and now we're gonna go for the good ending. But there's like 3 keys here we have to get. Oh, yeah, 3 keys here. Then we have to get 2 keys here. So yeah. We're gonna start with this room where we go with Junpei, June, Santa, and Lotus with the Funyarimpas. Picture dog, match, map of the ship. Match, plate on a shelf, picture of a dog. I think it might be the plate on the shelf.
Hey, Junpei, you got a minute?
Nice! I'm gonna get my order. Don't even think I'd get my like response today, but like I ordered from my comic store. I ordered like Watakoi Watakoi Volume 2 from my comic store because in their physical comic store they did not have Volume 2, so I bought first and third volume. And I asked them at this like cash register, do you not have the second one? And they're like, yo, you can like check the online store and maybe it's in the storage and like the storage area, like in a different place. And I'm like, okay. And then I'm like, okay, Vodaka Volume 2 is there. I'm gonna order it. And I've been waiting for like over a week. And like I decided to message them today about it and they're like, oh, oh, I'm so sorry. We could not find the volume you wanted all this time. It was very difficult locating it, but today we sent it out. And I'm like, oh, nice, nice. I was like, oh shit, am I not gonna get it? Because they had like a weird payment system where I had to like go through my bank account and like input their details and send it to them like manually instead of like doing the normal pay options. But yes, I'm gonna get my Botakois. I'm so happy. It's my comfort series. It's Budokai, the Dragon Ball game. No! wait. It's just like a manga. It's just the manga, which is my comfort series. I'll just write it out. Botakoi. It's like one of my faves. My favorite series. One of my favorite comfort series, honestly. When's the Budokai stream? I don't know. I don't know. I forgot. But yeah. Oh, which screen is this? Oh, okay, yeah, this is the one.
Hmm?
Only Yamcharan. No.
Here, take this.
A bookmark. What is this for? Do you want me to read a book?
It's just like acquiring this manga became like a big mission of mine now since I noticed that someone bought chapter volume 2 at the store and I'm like, shit, this means someone else is trying to buy my stuff. So, when the next month starts, I'm gonna buy the remaining 3 volumes and then I'm gonna have my comfort series next to me and it's gonna be wonderful. I love it. I love it so much. Oh, what the guy? Good show. Yes, I love it. Like I usually watch it when I'm sad, same as Gekkan Shoujo Nazaki-kun. Now also like keeps it up for like my motivation and happiness up.
I found it in between some of the cushions on the sofa.
Okay,
Pretty sure it ain't gonna be any help to us, but
this
I
little
figured we might
bookmark
as well
has
hang
a
on to it
really
anyway.
big meaning. I I'm sorry for the water drinking stream. For the
Then
water
why don't you
drinking
hold on to it?
ASMR. When's the Budokai Tenkaichi 3 stream? I don't know. Recommendation noted. Yeah, but it's like very cutesy. I don't know. Like I'm usually in a dark psychological horror mood, like where everything's bloody and gory. But like my comfort series is like the cute little romances with like comedy aspects, and I'm like, oh my god, I love those. And funnily enough, it's like my comfort series are usually the series where the like female main character, which is usually the female main character in this series, is like red haired or pink haired or like somewhere in those tones. Because Sakura from Gekkan Shoujo Nozaki-kun is like she has like ginger orange hair, while Shirayuki Hime from the Shirayuki Hime anime has red hair and manga also. And then we have Wotakoi MC has pink hair. What else? What else? What else? I think Oran High School House Club is the only one who has like normal brown hair. But everyone else, my comfort series.
You know what I
Even
hate most in the
another red manhwa I like, the main character is like a redhead. So I'm like, I love my redheads.
I got 4 things.
Santa being an edgelord, I hate 4 things in life.
Hope, faith, love, and luck.
I hate hope, faith, love, and luck.
Hope, faith, love, and luck?
One manga I liked was Amanchu. Let me check what Amanchu is. Go. Amanchu. Ooh, looks cute. It looks really adorable. I will screenshot it for later. I started watching a new anime yesterday. What was its name again? It's like just very. I did not think I would like it, but I like it, and now I have low-key memories that I might have like not watched it, but like read the manga when I was really really small. It's like it's a long ass name. It's like heroines run the show, the unpopular girl, and the secret task. The name is so cringe. The anime was pretty. Was it Dungeon Menshi? No, it was literally just like crazy long ass name, and it's nothing special, you know. I'll drop the name in the chat. It's nothing special. It's very dorky. It's very like wholesome. It's like it's not usually my type of show kind of thing, but like the cute little romance is adorable. Oh. But like not really romance, you know how romance anime is. You don't get the romance at the start or anywhere really close to it. But it's like this one bumpkin girl who came from the countryside to Tokyo to study. And she ends up like seeing these two hot guys who were like kind of assholes to her. One of the guys has like a fear of women for trauma reasons. The other is just like an asshole, misunderstood asshole, I guess. And then she finds out, oh, they're idols, but she didn't even care about idols or didn't know that they were idols and stuff like that. And then she's like looking for a job because her parents can't like help her with the money currently. And then she like finds this job where she's like, oh, this is such a good pay, you don't need any experience, blah 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 blah. Then she becomes a manager in training for these two assholes. And then it's just like they start to be wholesome after being assholes, and I'm like, dang girl. uh it's really cute. It's really cute, honestly. I like it. I feel like these are meant to be like my what's it called, like what was it, like it was like a specific name for these things. It's like, what was that? God damn, it's irritating me now. Like secret pleasure, dirty pleasure. Dirty pleasure does not sound good. It's my I don't know, man. It's my snack.
Damn straight.
Damn straight, I'm edgy as heck. Guilty pleasure. Guilty pleasure. Thank you, Helamy. Oh my god, I'm embarrassed now. I'm embarrassed. Ah, yes, my dirty pleasure. I knew it was wrong, but I still said it. I knew you'd guys understand me. And it's not dirty stream, okay?
Yeah, you got a problem with that?
He's like, you got a problem with me being edgy.
Not really, but
But yeah, I watched like 5 episodes of this show yesterday. It's like crazy.
what does a bookmark have to do with any of that?
Well, see, each leaf on the four-leaf clover
Ah,
has
something
a
is in
meaning
my
to it,
eye.
okay? And that meaning is pretty much those 4 words.
Did anyone watch Eurovision, by the way? I
It's
watched
like
it with my friends.
flower language.
It was bad. I did not like it.
Well, I guess it's not a flower, is it? So, leaf language, I guess? Yeah, you could call them leaf words.
Leaf words.
Leaf words.
Hope, faith, love, and luck. The meaning of the leaves on a four-leaf clover.
Thank you
So,
for repeating.
I want you to take it,
Junpei.
okay?
Just take it, you know, it makes me feel gay. Take it, Junpei.
Just touching it gives me the creeps.
He's so weird. He's so pissy.
Take the damn thing, alright?
He's like allergic. It's like, oh my god, gross. I know so much about clovers and I'm such a nerd, but like those 4 things just give me the creeps.
Here.
What do you want to do? I'm gonna take it.
Alright, sure. I'll take it.
I'll take it, you weirdo.
Oh, man, I feel a little better now.
Honestly, I'm just so happy. I'm gonna get my volume 2 and yeah.
That thing was a real pain, you know?
A real pain.
Do you really hate those 4 words that much?
Like, what happened to you, dude? Who hurt you?
Yeah, well, they can all betray you, you know?
Betray you? What do you mean?
Faith, love, even your destiny.
Not destiny. I wonder. Probably you guys know Destiny. You know, the one with the hooker's name, the streamer. I still remember like that weird conservative priest guy like interviewing Destiny and being like, yeah, that's a hooker's name. I love it. Wait.
Well, that's not
See,
my only
where
reason.
am I looking for something?
What?
That's not the only reason I hate the four-leaf clover.
Okay, tell us more, you silly
Just-
goober.
Can't bring myself to like the number 4.
Oh my god, what did 4 do to you? What did Clover do to you, man?
What, worried about the 4 horsemen?
4 horsemen. That would be cool.
Nah, come on, man. That's just silly.
That's silly, but that stuff was not silly. Wait a moment. Bum, bum.
Maybe back in the Dark Ages that kind of crap scared people. But this is the 21st century, and I'm a 21st century guy.
It's killing me that the four horsemen does not scare him because it's silly, but flower language, leaf language is not silly. It's adorable, honestly. Oh.
I'm a little insulted.
Then why do you hate 4 so much?
Cause it's a half-ass number.
Half-assed.
Not the best or the worst. That's why.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
9 is a way better number. So what if it's last place, right? At least it's not some lame-ass middle number.
What are you...
What are you smoking, buddy?
You play?
play?
You mean like the stock markets? Let's invest our money in Bitcoin. Let him cook. Okay, Santa. You're cooking. You mean like gambling?
You mean like gambling?
Are you gonna talk about baccarat? The number 4 is considered unlucky in Japanese culture. Yeah, I've heard it means like death or something like that. But I think 9 also means death, actually. Japanese people should not make so many numbers meaning death, you know?
Yeah, of course. What else would I mean?
But then I wonder why Santa likes 9 better when both of them are death. Or wait, was it 6 actually that was death? There's like something interesting about the 9, or is the 6?
In Baccarat, the best possible hand totals 9.
Don't
Call it
invent.
Legrand.
Don't invest in the Tesla stock, Junpei. No, don't worry. He's only gonna invest in Dogecoin. In Baccarat. Ah, okay, Baccarat again.
But the lowest,
Legrand.
most worthless cards, zeros. They call monkey.
Monkey, you know, in Norwegian, the word monkey is very, very funny and cute. It's like apricot. In Norwegian, monkey is apricot, which makes me think of apricot, so I just keep calling people apricot. Apricot. And apparently, like, when I say apricot, it's fine, because, like, me and my guy coworkers do that to each other. And it's fine. But, like, apparently, saying that someone's a monkey is an insult. Well, I just feel like it's a cute word to call
Just like
someone.
the guy in charge of
It's
this
like, oh,
game.
you little monkey. But apparently it's an insult, and I did not know that. Really, these days, like, I'd get if I called someone a pig or a cow, you know? Or like a whale. That would be insulting. But like a monkey, they're kind of cute. Biggest time travel idea is travel back in time and register website with X in the title so Elon will buy them from you in the future. Actually, that's a big brain move. Like, we need to invent the time machine and then do that so Elon pays us big bucks.
Zero's a monkey.
I could start my own company with all those millions. Honestly, maybe we should have done this ages ago. Like, it felt like an obvious something Elon would do.
What?
Wait, I'm sorry, I missed.
You're totally right.
Oh, what did you say? Just like the guy in charge of this game, Zero as a monkey, Santa blinked, utterly stunned, then began laughing like a maniac. You could also pay someone to play your games for you. Never, I play my own games. I'm not like Elon Musk. Plus, if I get the money from him, I would maybe like invest more in my VTubing, you know, get editors, get people who clip me and be able to pay them. That would be wonderful.
Sure is one hell of a monkey.
You know, if you think about it, the Nonary game is really a lot like Baccarat.
Plum, the ultimate pro Christmas game, yeah. Honestly, I wish there was more Christmas
Of course,
games.
it doesn't use any of that stupid digital root junk.
I feel like there's like so little Christmas games, and then you have to like narrow your eyes and be like, yes, there's snow, therefore this is a Christmas game, like Missouri Falls. Or like there's Batman Origins, which is set in Christmas. But then there's also just in regular Batman, because Batman is such a Christmassy concept in my opinion. Even when Flam is the richest person in the world, John still got unpaid. When the Cthulhu saves Christmas tree. Wait, that was a game? Oh yeah, that was a game. I would pay John if I had millions from Elon Musk, okay?
You just drop the tens digit, and that's it. Still, it does have the same idea of your final number needing to be a single digit.
I do wonder, does anyone even play Baccarat? Maybe maybe I played something like Baccarat before at work.
Oh. Yeah, I guess you got a point.
I know a lot of Christmas games. I like the Polar Express video game. Wait, there's a Polar Express video game? Shit, I didn't
And in
know.
both games, whoever has 9 wins.
The person who makes 9 wins?
Wait, did you forget already?
Yes.
Don't you remember what Zero
Yes,
said?
there. What the fuck? Wait. A little screenshot this little thing. I'm just checking something. That's all. Let's see. I wanted to check the Polar Express game. Yeah, not notifications. I'm just researching. Wow, this is cute. Oh, it's a PS2 game. Game Boy Advanced also. That's pretty cute, honestly. This might be Christmas worthy. If I have a job by then. Can you play the PS1 The Grinch game? Maybe that would be Christmassy. I could try.
It is hidden.
Have you
but
watched
exits
Skip
can be found.
to Loafer? Skip to Loafer? Skip to Loafer. Skip to. No, I haven't. I don't think I've even seen this. It has like Kimi no Todoke art style, but I've never seen this one before. Dang. Same app as her and runs the show. Ooh, okay, nice. I'm gonna take a picture of this one. All these good suggestions. Give them to me.
Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9. So, if we want to get off this boat,
Wikipedia has a Christmas video game with 74 pages. What? Okay, we'll have to explore that
we
on an
have to
off
make a
day.
team whose numbers have the digital root of
Inside
9.
hashtag 9.
And only the people
Number
on that
9,
team
not
will
hashtag.
get out alive.
Of course. That's why it's called the Nonary game.
What?
Huh?
You don't know? Nonary means something derived from 9 or base 9. It's derived from the Latin prefix nona, which means 9. While we're at it, the prefix for 1 is uni.
Suddenly got like big chills, and I'm like, what? Why am I getting chills?
You know, like the unicorn, the horse with 1 horn. 2 is bi, like binary.
Or, you know, bisexual.
Binary means composed of 2 parts. 3 is tri. I'm sure you've heard that one plenty.
3. Like triplets.
Like trio, triple, and triangle.
Wow.
You get after that you have quart, quinty, sext, septum, and so on.
Septum. The Grinch Christmas game is interesting. Ah, okay. Maybe we can save the Christmas for this year after all. Like previous years, I never do
of course,
Christmas
the prefix for
streams.
8 is octave,
As
like
I'd
octopus.
wish to, because I'm busy being a Santa Claus and making present. Sexuals represent. But yeah, pretty much when I was learning Norwegian, it's very weird to say sex because it's 6, but you literally write it as yeah, it's SEKS, which is sex. And I'm like, okay, yeah, sex. The KFC Colonel Sanders. Is it Colonel? Is it Colonel? Was it? Colonel Sanders video game is also a wild anime visual novel. Oh yeah, that one. I've seen actually that one being played. Blam, you were a loss, and does the Grinch owe damages for the woos? I've not studied their land's law, but I feel like he would owe them some things for all the damages and thievery he has committed to the city, you know? I imagine he would owe some damages from what I remember. To be fair, I've not watched Christmas movies in so long because I watched them so many times as a kid. Maybe this year is when I open up my inner child and just be like, oh yeah, this movie, now I remember.
It's called that because it has 8 legs. Get it?
Oh wow, Lotus, you're so
I see.
smart.
So then Nona means 9.
So, how many of us are trapped on this ship?
By the way, guys, in a different route, we found out that Lotus had a child named Nona. She had a daughter named Nona. She had 2 daughters, actually, who went missing. If anyone forgot, recap. It's free on Steam. A couple of friends of mine played it. It's surprisingly good. Oh, yeah. I saw one of my
That'd be
friends
nice.
also play it. And then we were like doing voices for the characters.
And what are the bracelet numbers we have?
They go from 1 to 9.
And our time limit? How many hours did we have?
Zero said 9 hours.
Bum.
And finally, to get out of this ship.
It's all about the
We
9.
need to find the door with a 9 that's hidden somewhere in the ship.
By making a team with the digital root of 9.
Yeah. All the coincidences,
There you have it.
coincidences. Ah. Such a hard time speaking,
The
man.
number 9 is everywhere in this game. He's got a real theme of 9s for this whole thing. No wonder it's called the Nonary game.
Bum, bum, bum. Okay. We acquired the key. We acquired 1 key. Oh, the kitchen is also unlocked then, apparently. Wait, the kitchen is unlocked. Okay. So these are unlocked. We go through here. This is locked again, I think. But I think we have to just go through a different route here. While we're at this, guys, has anyone here played Clear Obscure Expedition 33? I've heard it's like a really good turn-based RPG. The art style looks like Elden Ring, kind of like, or any like cool RPG, but like it's actually turn-based, which is also kind of interesting. I've been considering getting that one maybe next month for streaming, but we'll see how far I get with other games. Okay. Let's check where I'm at. So, from door 4, we have to go to door 7.
Well, we really don't
Get
have a
it for
choice,
12-hour stream. I might actually, that would be cool. I was considering maybe I could get like another Lego set, because I saw some on sale again. Like I made the Lego set from 2 years ago for like the 2023 version, and then I saw like 2024 version Lego stuff being for sale. Same devs of the Colonel Sanders dating some also went on to make the Dead by Daylight dating. Oh, they made that one. I've seen gameplay of Expedition 33. It looks cool. Saw the dev shout out the 100-line dev games. Ooh. Oh, okay, nice.
We can't let his sacrifice go to waste, right?
Yes.
Like you even mean that.
You gotta get them if they're on sale. God damn it, Smiley. God damn it, Smiley.
You say
I
something?
knew the moment I say something on sale, you get summoned just to make fun of me. Because I buy everything
No,
on sale. Well, mostly everything.
Yeah, but we're not done choosing yet, are we?
Sometimes I don't buy things on sale just to appease my heart.
Huh? What do you
I
mean?
just popped in and I just mentioned sale. I guess you manifested it, or you coming into my stream manifested it.
Well, we haven't decided who's going in what door.
Ah, yes. Yes, that's true.
Yeah, might get the Exhibition 33.
Enough of this screwing around. You first, Lotus. Which...
Okay,
It's the
let's-
same.
Got it. You're next.
They want
I'll take 7.
What?
717, 81 Lotus, Lotus
You
wants
can
8.
get it next.
All right, Junpei.
I want door 7. Okay, okie dokie. Thank you.
I
Sale. I had sales once. They put me in a discount room. The discount room with the big savings. Big savings mean big sales. Sales? Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry, Jen. I have to screenshot this. I have to show this to my coworker tomorrow. He still does it, but I have to show it to him so so he can laugh about it that it still follows me even outside of work. Hello, late. I'm Flam. Hello, boy. Don't worry, we're just getting the
think-
keys.
I'm gonna go with door 7.
We talked a bit about the manga that I ordered, and then people gave me some recommendations.
Okay.
And
7 it is.
then I asked if anyone knows much about Expedition 33, the game,
Yeah.
because I'm kind of curious to buy it. With the dad jokes. I'm not that one with the dad jokes. If anything, the coworker who does the crazy bit, he does the dad jokes. What did he say today? What was he? What did he say? What was the freaking joke? It was something about, what was it? Something about tuning. You can't tune a guitar, but you can tune a fish or something like that. And I'm like, oh my god. He always comes with the dad jokes.
All right then. That means June's got to go through 8.
What? Why?
What?
Oh,
The
what?
6 of us are gonna keep
Nani?
going without leaving anyone behind. There are only 3 ways we can do it. Have 3, 5, and 8 go through 7, and 4, 6, and 7 go through 8. 4, 5, and 7 go through 7, and 3, 6, and 8 go through 8.
Okay.
Or 3, 6, and 7 go through 7, and
I've
4,
heard a tune
5,
upon
and 8
before.
get 8.
Yeah.
There are no other combinations.
I don't know where he pulls out those dad jokes, but he always got things I have never heard before, and I'm like, okay, buddy.
In other words, 3 and 4 and 7 and 8 can never go through the same doors. You get it now?
Oh no.
Oh no, I have to dump my boy.
You're saying we aren't gonna see each other again for a long time.
Girl, you're just being dramatic. We're
Hey,
gonna see each
come
other
on.
in like
You're
30,
making it
40
sound like
minutes.
We're never gonna see each other again. We gotta split up, but only for a while.
She's more dramatic than I am, and I'm pretty dramatic, I'll
This
be
is
honest.
just like when we went into the 4 and 5 doors, remember? We got split up then too, but we all met back up. I'll bet 7 and 8 are just like that.
You mean they're connected somewhere?
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
I'm sure they're gonna connect somewhere.
Tuna, my radio reception is fine, thanks. Oh my god.
Why?
This guy.
What makes you think so?
If they don't, then neither team can get through door 9. In other words, the game would end right here.
In other words.
Zero's been
always
on
in
top of his
other
shit
words.
so far. I don't think he's blowing
Honestly.
now.
Like if I play the shots game, like take a shot every time in a visual novel, they say, in other words, I would be drunk as heck. For a long while, but I'd be
I'm
drunk
damn
as
sure
heck.
That son of a bitch wants to have his fun as long as possible.
I recently finished Panorama Site. Panorama Site. I think that's what it's called. Paranorma Site. And they had also in other words. Same as like Never 7 visual novel also had a lot of in other words. You can tune a piano, but you can't piano a tuna, they say, but I disagree and drop a piano on a fish like we're in a Looney Tunes cartoon. Paranormal Site. Yeah, Paranormal Site. I keep wanting to say panorama.
He's not gonna end this game until we get through the 9 door.
That's placed in the 1980s. Yeah, I think so. It's like a pretty new game, I'd say, like maybe 2 years old, something like that. I really like the aesthetic. Yeah, that game is really good. I liked it. For me, it was just a bit too short. I was like, I wish they gave me more of these characters because I love these characters. They're so nice.
Everything's gonna be fine. We're gonna see each other again. I promise.
Yes. Promise?
You guys are done, right?
I'm just
Anyway, that's pretty
happy.
much it.
I'm happy wiggling from one side to the other. Because
Clover and I will both go into separate groups.
even if I may not pass my midterm, I'm gonna get my manga this week. And what else? Oh yeah, I guess I've been kind of friendlier with my coworkers. I've become friendlier, but with my coworkers by not caring at all. I don't know how that works, but I feel like the secret to life is not care. Don't care about anything. And just live life, do what you want, as long as you're not impeding on other people's boundaries, okay? But yeah, pretty much just live your life, don't care about others, and don't be like too anxious about things. So actually, this new way of
I
living,
figure I'll take 8 and Clover
new
can take
way of
7.
living, it's just like me not giving that many fucks. If like I feel excluded or something, it's actually given me more opportunities.
Any problems with that, Clover?
Also, I kicked a bunch of guys' butts in ping pong today, so I feel like I'm very accomplished. I obviously can't say that I feel like I
Whatever.
won
All right,
that
let's
much because they go easy on me. I can feel it.
You guys ready?
I see how they play against each other. I know they're going easy on me. So I can't really be that happy about it. But you know, I'm still happy. I'm still
Okay.
happy that I could beat their butts in Bing Bong. Flam has become that person that's too cool for you. Exactly. I'm too cool for you.
Okay.
I'm like the
go.
nerdiest person you're gonna find in the office, but I'm too cool for you. Flam socializing and winning. Let's go. Yeah! I even exchanged Instagrams with one of the girls. Like, I only had one coworker on my Instagram with who I went to the orchestra before. And now I have another coworker, and because I sent her a reel from Instagram, and now she follows me on Insta, and I follow her on Insta. This is progress, okay, guys. This is progress. I'm learning to socialize and not being dramatic.
Let's do this.
Hurry!
Mm-mm-mm. Like, I still always don't get invited, but now I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go with my own pace,
June,
you know? Just like F1 racers with all their paces. I could also play a shots game with like F1 shows and stuff. Like they're like pace, keep the pace, and all that pace talk. Like yeah, my pace is like this. Gotta keep up that good pace and all that stuff.
Jumpy.
What the hell are you doing, Junpei?
Yeah, woman, you're getting in the way of these people's lives.
Only 81 seconds left.
Okay.
No time to waste, guys. Let's get
Okay.
moving.
I heard shots like a drinking game. Yeah,
Let's see the dead.
yeah, that's pretty much what I mean. Like, every time they say race pace or just pace, you take a shot and you're gonna be drunk as heck. I was watching some highlights from when was the race? I think it was like this weekend. I think I was just like watching some highlights today because I did not have anything to do at work. Because like midterms are on Thursday, Friday. I have zero homework, and today we had no class, so I literally had nothing to do. Do you know much about Formula E, Flam? Because I was watching a short earlier about how they have to go into attack mode and was like, what are you talking about? I actually don't know much about Formula E. They don't interest me. I don't know. I don't think they have hotties. I feel like they have only like kids or like younger people. And I'm like, you know, they're nothing like my Charles Leclerc or Carlos Sainz or, you know, Alonso, Fernando Alonso, and stuff like that. You know, they're not like my hotties.
This is the second time we've gone through one of these numbered doors.
The
but
second time, are you smoking something? I feel like I've been going through these like, I don't know, 9 times at least.
you never really get used to it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just wiggling about because I'm just happy today. I may get depressed tomorrow if I fail the midterm, but I kind of saw it coming, so maybe it's not gonna be so bad, and I'm gonna get my Wotakoi, so, I may be depressed for a moment, but then it's gonna be like, it's fine.
I would have thought a guy your size would have bigger balls than that.
Dang, Clover. Savage. Huh.
What? What the hell did you just say? Say it again! I dare you!
You have no.
You little. You wanna die?
Oh my god, Clover kind of reminds me. I was like this when I was in the tuberculosis hospital. I was picking fights with like a lot of guys because like they were bullying me, and I was trying to like act tough, and being like, "You have no balls. I dare you to do that. I dare you to punch me." And they like push me against the wall and like threatening to punch me. I'm like, "I dare you to punch me. You don't have the balls." I was like 8 years old, okay? And those guys were like 13 or 12 or 16. It was just like, little Flam was like, yeah, I gotta show them I'm not scared. I gotta show them who's boss. They have to go over like a grid of colored arrows on the track, and that's lets them go on attack mode and go faster like a real life Mario Kart speed boost. What? Wow, 20 years and nothing has changed. What do you mean? Tamara's gonna be like, congrats, Sam, you passed with the highest score. No, there's no way I could get the highest score. I'd be happy with a pass. No balls you want.
I'd like to see you try.
I'd like to see you try.
Fucking brat. Alright, let's go!
Hey, calm down, guys. This isn't the time
But
for
yeah,
this.
John's not wrong. I'm pretty sure I told someone
It's
he
not gonna
doesn't
do us
have
any good.
balls like 2 weeks ago or something like that. Maybe last month. I don't remember. It just is a phrase that comes out of my mouth naturally when I speak English. I think
Wait
this
here
is
for a
like
minute, all right? I'm gonna go see if there are any other doors.
this is like a room we've never been through.
We just came through this door. And of course it's shut tight.
Bum, bum, bum. Oh yeah, on the 17th May. 17. Mai, as Norwegians would say, it was the national day for Norway. And today we were celebrating at work. And you know how Norwegians celebrate their national day? They freaking eat hot dogs. Are these fancy hot dogs? No, they're just typical, I guess, milk sausages? Like normal hot dog sausages in hot dog buns, and you can add mustard or ketchup. And that's like what we did. We ate hot dogs today. National Day. It's like, yeah, they ate hot dogs, that's all. And we also got free ice creams that I can't eat. Well, I could eat, but like they had the vegan ones that I don't like. They're like these fruits blended and then frozen, and they're just kind of chunky, so they're not even like a popsicle, but they're kind of a fake popsicle, and I kind of don't like it. But yeah, crazy. They eat hot dogs and put ice cream on top of it. That the last bit was a lie, but they do eat ice cream also.
There's
Crazy
a short hallway on
Norwegians.
the left here, and an iron wall. I doubt I can get
Who eats
through it.
hot dogs to celebrate? Literally, like that's such an American thing. I feel like you see them eat hot dogs on their like sports games. Why are Norwegians eating hot dogs for their national day? I don't understand. It's not like they don't have money. They're freaking rich. Like what's wrong with them? They could have any other food. They choose the most boring one.
This door's the only option we've got, right?
Like hot dogs, I feel like is like frozen pizza. You just have it sometimes because you have like this little weird craving, just to like itch, scratch your itch, and then you're like, okay, this was not the best. This was not that good, but it was like simple and okay. Hot dogs are big on July 4th and sports events. Yeah. I don't know. Have you seen a Kansas City hot dog? No. But for real, well, they still run with hot dogs. Yeah, it's so weird. They just like celebrate with hot dogs. I don't know why, but it just is what it is. Let me see. Kansas City hot dogs. Hey Plum, can you say Kansas and Arkansas? Kansas and Arkansas? Am I saying it incorrectly? Okay, let's see. Images. Ooh, these look nicer. Let me get there. What? What do you mean? What do you mean? Get there. Get her. What do you mean? What did I say? What did I commit? Okay, these hot dogs look pretty nice. These look fancier. They just had like normal mustard and ketchup in there.
Yeah, looks like it.
Hey, something's written on the door. On that iron plate.
It says operating room. If this thing's telling the truth, there could be body parts inside here.
Well, this is
Nice.
probably not
Look
going
up
to
how
be
to
pleasant.
pronounce Arkansas. Okay. How to pronounce Arkansas. Arkansas?
Arkansas.
Arkansas. Arkansas. I guess it's Arkansas. I don't know how that makes sense. Arkansas. 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 This feels more Norwegian.
Arkansas.
Arkansas. So, Arkansas. Arkansas. Apparently there is no R in the pronunciation though. Arkansas. Oh my god, this is crazy. This is nuts. Why is American hard?
Well, there's no point to standing around.
It was not meant to be this hard.
Might as well go in and see what's waiting for us.
Kansas when Arkansas walks into the room.
What's wrong?
No, it's nothing. Let's just go.
Just go.
Huh?
What the hell is this?
Why don't we take a look?
Hey, Clover!
Oh my god.
What?
Clover! Hey, what's wrong?
It's a
What the hell
body.
is this?
Ding dong dong.
Is this a corpse?
We should probably take a closer look.
Come on, guys.
Yeah.
This is...
A model.
What the hell? That's just a huge doll or something.
Doll? You're right. It's only a doll. Man, it really scared me.
Well, I guess it would have been weird if you actually had any.
Wow.
Shut it! Don't you start with me, Daddy.
These guys are gonna kill each other in this room.
Oh, what's this? You want a piece of me, short stuff?
Come on, 7. You're like 3 sizes of Clover. Let's not start this. This Arkansas is a Native American word. Okay.
Well,
Oh my god.
Hey, guys, not again, okay? Seriously, knock it off.
Junpei has to like babysit this shoe.
Jeez. Anyway, it looks like he's got
Jeez.
something the two of you could stand to have a little more of. I'm talking about a heart.
Huh? Oh, this? You mean on his chest?
That heart looks like a potato, honestly.
Yeah.
why would there be a heart in a doll?
Cause you know, dolls also want hearts, Clover. Come
I
on,
don't
that's
think
rude
it's
to
a doll.
ask.
You think maybe it's like a medical mannequin or something?
Probs.
Or maybe it's got more...
Oh my god,
uses?
7. 7. No. Shut up.
Anyway, how about we take a look around this place? Let's go.
It's Chicago too. Chicago.
Okay.
Sure thing.
Is Clover single? Currently, she is 14 or 15 years old, babe. I'm sorry. Wait till the next game when I think she's of age. That doesn't surprise me. And it has its own hot dog style. Oh. Chicago has its own hot dog style. Okay. What does every American place have their own hot dog style? Is that how it works? These dolls are really kind of creepy, you know? Hey, it says something here. John. You think that's this doll's name? Maybe. The thing is creepy. I wonder why it's on the bed. I guess it's like John Doe. Chicago also has its own pizza and cheeseburger style. What? Aye. A creepy medical mannequin is lying on the bed. Apparently his name is John. Actually, on Saturday, before Eurovision finals, I was out and about in the city, going around museums, because we had the International Museum Night. And then you could go into museums for free and like see some exhibits. Like some things are like not available, but you could look around a bunch. I went to like the Auto Museum. It had like a bunch of retro cars and stuff. Then I went to a typewriter museum, which was pretty nearby it. It had some cool typewriters. I might post the pictures later on in a community post. They're so cute. Did you end up watching Eurovision? Yeah, I did. It sucked. It was lame. Me trying to get out of work tomorrow. Now I'm operating under modern game. No! Who's Otto? Who's Otto? I mean Otto! Otto Car Museum? Yep, Google says Chihuahua means onion or skunk and the French ruined it. Hey, I wonder what this thing is. It says KJ on the display. You think maybe it's a scale? I wonder if she's like, oh my god, what are KJs? I've never seen those, huh? There's some sort of lid on this thing. Why don't you try opening it? Can't, there's no handle. I can't get under it with my nails either. How very French of them. Yeah. Plum, your life is it in my hands. Trust me, I'm nowhere near a doctor. Oh, please. I'm pretty close to a doctor. I took care of my grandmother when she was like on her bed and she could not get out. And she had like necrosis stuff going on. The real nurse cut it out, but I also took care of them, you know? So I'm really good with working with wounds. So, you know, Flans got you covered. Okay, gay? I barely know her. Wait, shit. Oh yeah, one of my lady coworkers made this joke in the elevator today, because like when we were going away from the hot dogs, because it was on a different floor, we step in the elevator and one guy like leaves us and goes to a different elevator, and I was like, I yelled something like, "Ha, you freaking smoker!" And one girl next to me just kind of heard, "What? Sucker?" And then another girl next to her, she's like, "Sucker? I barely know her." And we just like burst out laughing so bad in the elevator. Oh my god, that was so good. And before she starts bragging about how she's been in a morgue again, I have been in a morgue again. And also, on museum night on Saturday, I went to the anatomical museum. And it had like a bunch of body parts in like these jars. And then you could also see like bones. I'll also post pictures of that. But it actually had some funny stories from that time. Because I like went to the museum. I had to wait like 70 minutes outside to get in. Because like, there's like lines of like people wanting to go to the museum, so I had to wait out 70 minutes outside. It was raining. I'm holding an umbrella and I'm like, oh my god, this is so long. I wouldn't want a mortician to be my doctor therefore after. That's what I used to tell people, like, if you're dying, I can't really do anything. I can only do something when you're dead, and then I can just like check what's your cause of dying, or like make an assumption of that, you know? So sorry, bro. No, do you seem useful? Yeah, it's all pretty rusty. And something else from the anatomical museum. It was like kind of funny. there was like whatchamacallit, kids, okay? Like parents brought their kids to look at these jars of organs and stuff and like skeletons, and they were freaking traumatized. Like some kids are like, "Mom, why are there organs on display? Are they real?" And mom's like, "Yeah, they're real. Some people just ticked in that they like to donate their organs for medical and scientific reasons and stuff like that." And she's like, "Mom, I don't want to donate my organs for this. Like, no, I don't want to donate my organs." And another kid was like, "Mom, this is gonna show up in my nightmares." And then another like family situation was like this little son is like, "I guess I need to learn a lot about these things, but I don't want to." And mom is like, "Oh, do you want to be a doctor?" And he's like, "Oh, I want to be a veterinarian." And he's like, "Oh, maybe that means I don't have to learn all these human organ things." And mom's like, "Well, that's pretty much similar to how animals are, you know, honey. You'll have to learn about it anyways." And he's like, "Okay, I guess." And he's kind of like sad and disappointed. I'm like, "Oh my god, this is so sweet. How these kids are so sweet and adorable." And I'm like, finally, it feels like there may be some hope in life. Because I keep seeing like these kids that make me like, I'm like, what are these parents doing to them? Like, why are they like this? But these kids were like very adorable. Mm. What's a necromancer if not a doctor running late? That's true. Do it. Give blood. No, I would die if I had to give my blood. I'm anemic. I remember I went to like a botanical garden or something at school, and they also had organ jars. Ooh, dang, that's pretty cool. Yeah, actually, I also saw like a couple. It was like in the basement area where they had like abnormalities, like birth abnormalities and like fetus development stages and stuff like that. And there's actually like a glass area where you can see a lot of organs and stuff, but like medical students can practice their like operation stuff on people, like on their bodies. And like we were walking past that area, nobody was like doing an autopsy or anything, but like the wife is like, "Oh my god," and the husband is like, like I thought you told us we have to enjoy these things, you know, like slowly go through and enjoy them." And as he's laughing, and he's like, and the wife is like, "I don't want to do this anymore. I don't feel like we should enjoy this anymore." Like very upset about the organs and stuff. So it sounds like it was her plan, but then she ended up not enjoying it. But the husband's like, she doesn't like it, so I can tease her now," which is kind of cute. It's kind of funny that the anatomical museum is the one I get the stories from. Plants have organs? That plain? Well, I guess plants do. They could have. Hello, Plum, dropping by to say hi. Hope your stream goes well. Alright, see you. Keep winning. Thank you, you sign. Hope you're winning too. Oh yeah, they had that too. There was like two-headed snake and a similar. Oh yeah, we had like the human ones. Like the weird toes and stuff like that, or the hands, like the hands not growing as in the fingers not growing, so they're like little balls at the palm. It was all kinds of things, but those you couldn't take pictures of. I only took pictures of skeletons. Yeah, weird toes were like they're deformed as heck, or like weird deformalities in deformation stuff on just regular bodies, that kind of thing. I actually noticed like one cut open frog among the human organs that I'm like, why is there like an Easter egg in here? I would actually go there more often just for like arts and artsy stuff, because I want to like draw the bones a bit more, because I've heard actually like people do that. They go there to draw the bones. Damn it, stinking thing won't budge. It's stuck. Well, I guess you can't use force on this one then. We need something small that can fit into that little hole. An internal organ, specifically a lung. You can see things in general. If you had something that could fit in those cracks, maybe you could use some of the internal. Does the scalpel not work? What do you mean? This is like tiny. Okay, the scalpel will not work, I guess. But yeah, I actually had a lot of fun. I went alone. Usually I'd go with like a friend or something, but now I don't have anyone here. So I just went alone. But I still had fun. Dorgan Jar Talk reminded me of that one alcohol that has like a dead snake in it. Alcohol that has a dead snake in it? Is it like a Russian brand? Wait, I have to Google this. I have to Google this. Alcohol. It's illegal in many places, I think. What? Alcohol with a dead snake. Habushu. Habushu. A pit viper is then inserted into the liquid and stored until consumed. It is a typical practice to age the avamori for a long period of time. The alcohol helps the venom to dissolve and become non-poisonous. Some brands of the habushu come with the snake still inside the bottle, which is mixed with honey and herbs. Sounds like Snake is having a nice time. It's like a Korean thing, I think, or something. Oh, okay. This kind of reminds me. Oh, they had. Some person said they had this in Okinawa, Japan. But yeah, this reminds me of something my grandmother did once to her son, aka my uncle. Like, my uncle had also alcoholism problems. Like, he had severe alcoholism problems. He got in, like, car accidents, got other people injured and stuff like that because he was drunk driving and stuff like that. And my grandmother had read in the book, it was like many, many years ago. I was not born. I don't think my mom was even planning to have kids at that point. But she apparently, like, read somewhere in some book that you can dissolve a dead rat in vodka, in the vodka bottle, and when the vodka just kind of like melts the rat, you give it to the alcoholic to drink it, and they're apparently gonna be cured. But he drank the vodka and he was still an alcoholic, so I guess he was like such a case that you could not fix, because he freaking drank the vodka with a dead rat liquid in there, man. It's crazy. There's a sort of scissorish thingy. Scissors. Okay. Kosher forceps. So kosher of them, man. So kosher. Maybe this is gonna get it out. Okay, fake organ. Now I need some water before I start coughing. I hope the water drinking is not too bad for you guys. I just like see the green bar light up. I'm like, oh shit. I hope it's not annoying. I was actually hoping that the train museum would be open also, but they were not open. They're too good for us. Oh my god. It's Flamella. I guess a really bad vodka could maybe scare someone off the alcohol. Yeah, I think that was the plan, but like, I guess my uncle was so bad at alcohol that he just did not care. Another medical mannequin. From the looks of it, this one's a chick. She has a name too. Lucy, I would have expected Jane. Poor thing. Or it was delicious. Oh, I doubt it. Like, me thinking about how corpses smell. Like, I went to the morgue and I remember how they smell. I'm like, oh. Like, I could stand it, but it's like, oh, drinking something like that. Oh my god. We found her, guys, finally. Goodness. Maybe we're supposed to gather all her parts. I was gonna say pants. She's definitely missing some pants, that's for sure. Okay. There's some kind of device attached to the bed. It says kg. Is this a scale? Okay. weighing a woman, how dare they? This is meant to be secret, kept till grave. What's this thing? It's got these short iron legs. Maybe it's a heater. There's nothing inside it. Okay. Look at this torso. Maybe you're supposed to heat something like that. Gauze to kill the bacteria. There's a boiling thingy over there. There's nothing on the lid or in the drawers. Fake chest. Where is the chest? Oh, okay. So I guess this is the top, and this is the hard place, and this is where the other limbs go into. I think for boiling tools to sterilize them, there's nothing in the drawer. I guess nothing in both drawers. There are a whole bunch of bottles on the shelves. They all look like medicine. They've got labels, but they're all big medical words that I don't understand. There's a lot of different kinds of medications, hard to tell them apart. The drawer is empty. Yeah, nothing there. Okay. Dun dun dun. There's something on the lower shelf. A table with scalpel and forceps. They're all rusty though. I don't think that'll be really useful. I have no idea if they look like this. Just don't look very useful. Okay. This bed doesn't look very comfortable. Maybe something will happen if we gather all of her body parts. Okay, so they want me to... Oh, maybe I have to go out. Preparation room. It's locked. We can probably find a key if we just look some more. Let's look somewhere else. Okay. Oh, there's also this room. Looks like it's locked. Guess we're gonna need a key for this one. We need keys for both of these. I feel like I've explored all of these already. Oh yeah, our hockey game has not been that good recently, cause like Canada destroyed us. We got 1 point against Canada and they got 7 on us. And then Sweden freaking destroyed the shit out of us. I was pretty sad. I was studying for midterm at that point. I look down, I study, look up, and I'm like, what the heck, 2 points from Sweden already? And we have 0 points, and I'm like, what the freak just happened? And yeah, Sweden got 6 points on us. Well, we got 0. And it's pretty nuts, honestly. Freaking Sweden could not go easy on us. Finland also defeated us on Saturday. We had 1 point and they had 2 points. But yesterday we destroyed Slovakia. That was pretty cool. We got like, I think 5 points and they got 1 point. Now it's pretty cool. I mean, Canada is like really good, right? Yeah, they're like one of the best. Sweden also and Finland, like those are the top 3 guys who are like the big top dogs, I'd say. I was expecting that Slovakia might beat us up, but apparently not. Yeah. I was like kind of surprised that we did so good against Slovakia. I think soon, tomorrow maybe was it? We're gonna have, during the day we're gonna be against Austria. Take that, Slovakia, yeah, fuck you, Slovakia. So, a place for vampires, and there can only be one vampire, aka me. Oh. What am I missing, actually? I'm so confuddled. So we took the organ thingy out of the chest thingy. It's a long, that's an organ thingy. Huh? This part here on the back, it's all rubbery. You're right. So, it's a fake organ, of course. It'd be... Wait. What's Swen grabbing it for? Hey, it feels like there's something in here. You think we can cut through the rubber plate? Okay, so it has something inside. Okay, we got a key! Langassi, let's not even think about that, buddy. Let's not even think about that. But yeah, pretty much how it always happens every year. May is the time when Eurovision happens. And when Eurovision happens, also the May is for hockey and also museum night. Those are like the three big things that happen every May. Ooh, let's see, piece of paper. What's this? Is this some kind of medical record? New material has been added to the file screen. Okay. Ah, what the hell are you doing? Don't you want to get out of here? But I'm tired. I get you, Clover. A sink. The doctors and nurses probably washed their hands here before an operation. Nothing suspicious here. Yeah, this one needs a specific key. Do you think this is the exit? It's funny, you ask people about Eurovision and every time it's like it was bad again. Yeah, it pretty much was. There's never a good Eurovision. Like, some people say it's good, but they're fucking liars. It's so bad. Like, I was struggling, being like, oh my god, do I like this freaking song? I don't really like this. The only songs I really liked were the ones with energy, and they never scored high. So it's kind of annoying. Upsync? What do you mean upsync? Hey Junpei, you think there are so many slugs on the ship, huh? Well, if there are, I was thinking we could put salt on them. What's she pointing at? The label states NaCl, natriate chloride or something like that. Salt, huh? Do you think Seven will shrivel up if we put it on him? The songs are so goofy every time. Yeah, and actually, one of my friends... Oh, that was a Somnium joke, this guy. But yeah, my friend cracked the code. If like the singer has like a black flowy dress, she's definitely gonna be singing a ballad and it's gonna be freaking boring as heck. And honestly, that theory pulled through. Every person who came out to sing in a black flowy dress was boring. And Israel almost won. They kept it like going at the end where Israel had the most points. And then it was Israel versus Austria, and then Austria somehow won, even though I don't think either of them should have been that high. Like, Sweden's one was like so nice and goofy, I like their energy. NaCl and sodium, and Cl is chloride. Sodium chloride. I guess I said the natri, cause like we in Latvian it's natris, chlorates, I think it was. Actually, it kind of kills me that some people take Eurovision so seriously, when I feel like they should just send jokey entries so it's like actually fun. And the funny thing is, in Eurovision, the best performances were not even the people in the competition. They were like during the intermissions. I remember once they had a metal song on Eurovision. I think it was Finland. That was interesting at least. Yeah, I really remember that one also. Latvia once did like a pirate song. It was like back in the day when we like were actually good in the Eurovision competition. Is it coming from this bottle? It says NH3. H3, not following in my game. Oh my god. Well, that of course thinks it's ammonia. Are you saying H3 stinks like ammonia? 7. How dare you? But then there's some... oh, good stuff. Let's go for a drink. What are you talking about? I'm talking about the bottle. It says C2H5OH, right? I remember learning about this in chemistry class in middle school or high school. It's ethanol. That's right. It's also known as ethyl alcohol. It's pretty much what booze is made of. Like, we used to joke around with my classmates about drinking it. So you're gonna drink it? Nah, I won't. It might say that's what it's on the label, but there could be anything in there. Oh, there's some blue liquid. Red liquid. There's a note on the top of the table. Iron 1, salt 2, water 3. Carbon dioxide, ammonia, ethanol. Is this like a trick question? Okay, let me check. Where's my papers? I don't have any papers. I'm so unprepared. What is this yellowish paper? Okay, I can use this, but I also... Oh, here's a pencil. So iron is 1. Salt is 2. Water is 3. Carbon dio is ammonia. Ammonia. Ethanol. Okay. She's clearly Googling. What do you mean? Oh. Ah. Back. Don't. Did not say return. No. Okay. What do you think this is a hint for? Dude, actually just realized the heck is Israel doing on Eurovision? John was also like googling something about IS, like he wrote an is, and then it's like, is Israel part of Europe? Because like yeah, like there's Israel in Eurovision. There used to be Russia. Then there is Australia. And I think there were like some other non-European countries. It's kind of funny. Maybe it's got something to do with this box. Okay, so NHC. That was ammonia, right? NH3. So in other words, ammonia is made of 1 nitrogen plus 3 hydrogen atoms. I found I broke my arm 2 times in my stream. Beta, please calm down. I know like we all have so many bones to break, but like please come on, calm down, stop breaking your bones. My streams are not worth breaking bones. There's a bottle of ethanol on the shelf. The label says C2H5OH. So it has 2 plus 6 plus 1. Guess that would be 8. That would be 4. And carbon dioxide? What about carbon dioxide? Well, salt's made of 1. And 1 chloride, okay. Juniper, there's a ball of iron powder on the shelf. Time to chug it, because I'm anemiac and iron deficient anemiac. The label says Fe. Stands for iron, right? Fe. Okay, Fe, that's why it's 1, I guess. Okay, get that. Hey Junpei, there's a dihydrogen monoxide on the shelf. Why don't you just say water? This guy, there's a bottle and the label says H2O. Okay, what's this? Looks like a can with a spray nozzle. It says CO2, so it's carbon dioxide. CO2, which is 3. No more Russia on Eurovision. Now we got Intervision. I'm sure it's gonna be so good. Yeah, it's because the Euro and Eurovision actually refers to the European Broadcasting Union, not the European Union or European continent. What? Is this true, John? Or is this bullshit? So it's a can filled with carbon dioxide. Okay. So is there any other hints? Box is locked. Looks like you have to enter a passcode on the keypad to open it. I can only enter 3 numbers. E is for enter. Once you put in for let's give it a shot. I don't really know what else I could do here. Plum, it's lunchtime. What should I have? What are the options? What are the options? I'd go for like a cheeky sandwich or like a pastry with some coffee. That's my usual go-to. But to be fair, I kind of make my lunches at home. It's more just like leftovers. So we have iron, salt, water, carbon dioxide, ammonia, and ethanol. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 8. So maybe it's 3, 6, 9, and then it becomes 13 plus 8 is like 21? 0, 21? I don't think it's true. Yeah. Ay, caramba. Salt, water, carbon dioxide. Well, look at the first lines. Maybe it represents a number. Yes, thank you. So 7. Actually, I'm starting to want something fruity. So maybe if you have options for strawberries, Alamy, get a strawberry dessert. I would kill for one right now. Like, I know the numbers. Okay. Like, does it give me anything else? Rectangular, 100 people mix medicine on this thing. So also salt my own chloride. Okay. The iron is only one atom. Yes, I know that. Am I missing some other clue? Yeah, 6, 2, 1. Da-da-dum. Sure. 2 hot orphans? Excuse me, what did I miss here? I'm sorry, 7, what are you doing? He just talked about 2 hot orphans, because he said H2O is like 2 hot orphans. Oh no, he has like those whole humors. The zoomer humors. Let's see. What? Tags, ugly bastard. Chicken it is, and it's a not strawberry, but the chicken place has good carrot cake. Oh, okay, that's pretty nice. No. Okay, guess we had like something we could pour in the liquid here. Okay. Red. Oh, it turned red. Forget about that. Didn't you hear the just now? Okay, so we got the red door unlocked. Okay, we got a leg. Blue liquid. Okay, it's blue now. I think I heard another noise. Okay, let's put in blue. Oh, another leg. Someone keeps a body in their closet. What the heck? Found a beaker. Proud of you, girl. Red liquid. Blue liquid. Light. I get it. You combine the red liquid and blue liquid to make a purple one. Yes, exactly. Good job, Junpei. The purple light came on and I heard it unlock. I'm sure it's unlocked. Lock with the purple light has gotta be unlocked. Alright, let's see what happened. Thank you, Clover, for telling me the obvious. Oh, it's the booty. Yeah. I was hoping for a bit of a note here, but okay, let's go check the body out. Okay. Big nose, that's no nose, it's a stomach. Oh, a stomach. Does look like a nose, actually. You're right, Clover, you're right. What did they want me to do with this one? What? Do you think my legs are skinnier? Come on, Clover, please. Ew, that's gross. This is the chest. It's a woman's chest. The heart's gone, but it's pretty hot. If that kind of thing turns you on, someone, you're a real creepo. Oh my god. Like, okay, maybe wait. If we check the items, no, not items, menu, file, but it's still root. Medical records. A medical record found in the preparation room. It has records for the 2 mannequins. There is a male mannequin named John and a female named Lucy. The records show each mannequin's total weight and the weight of each individual thing. Okay, so John is 51.3, while Jane is 53.2. Oh no, John got turned into a mannequin. Yes? Come on, guys. Come on. Wait, we can save John. Don't worry about it. Why does it not let me put the body on the thing? No, that's crazy. Sure, I think kinda shady. Okay. Tap, 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 tap. Hey, that ain't a drum kid. She's just practicing ASMR, okay? The ball has purple liquid in it. Thank you, Clover. Like, what does it want me to do here? I have the body bites. I'm like, what am I missing here? I have the body parts. I feel like I have everything I need, but it doesn't work. I am so confused. What am I missing? I have no freaking idea. My god, I feel like oh my god, what am I doing incorrect here? What did I mean? Okay, you know what? Let's go. I give up on this room a tiny bit. Let's go here. I assume maybe if we like combine the iron number with carbon dioxide, salt with an ammonia, water with ethanol, maybe we get the 3 numbers. So carbon dioxide is 3, so the first number should be 4 because iron is 1, salt is 2, ammonia is 4, so that's 6, and water and ethanol. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Wait, maybe it's just 1? Enter. No, didn't work. What if it's just like 21, 0? No. What the heck is it? Like C2H5OH, which is like 6 H's, 2 C's, and 1 O, which is no, that's 9. So maybe it's like, oopsie, my math went bad. So what if it's 4, 6, and then it becomes 12, but it's actually 3? What? No. Are my maths not mathing? 1 plus 3 equals 4. C is 1. O is 2 equals 3. Oh my god. This room is too brainy for me. There's too much science going on. Oh wait, let's check. Fe is higher in 1 atom. There are about 11 shells. 1 sodium and 1 chloride atom. So that's 2. Ethanol. 2 C's, 6 H's, and 1 O, which is 7, 8, and 9. So this is 9. Well, ammonia is 1 plus 3 equals 4. 2 plus 1 is 3. CO2 should... So carbon dioxide is made of 1 carbon, yeah, so it's 3. Ending on part 9. We are apparently. I'm sorry that I'm dragging it out. Well, you probably need to put in, or gotta pee an hour. I can only... shut up. What else can it be? 1, 2, 3, 4. What if it's like 3, 4, 9? Oh! So it was just like the numbers for carbon dioxide, ammonia, and ethanol. I was thinking too hard. God, there's something in the box. Okay, so we were missing an arm and a heart. I've had potatoes this shape. Oh?
You think we should go back?
Oh, Chloe's doing the talking now?
I think that's probably best.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say, but... Oh wait. This is just like a Latvian thing where we say labu appetiti when you're like eating. It's like, have a good appetite. I kind of forgot that English people don't have that. But just have a good lunch. Labu appetiti alemi.
Hey, 7, what's up?
Oh,
Bon appetit. Oh my god, one of my coworkers says bon appetit. And then I ask them, do they have a foot fetish? And then they say no. And I'm like, such.
Is that a medicine bottle?
I got curious about it. Here,
Why are you stealing drugs, 7? We gotta talk about ya.
Ethylene diamine tartrate?
Ethylene diamine tartrate. Why does it remind me of like the New Bullet English VA, just like doing the long word of the justice system thing from Genshin Impact?
yeah, that's
The
right.
oratrice
CDT.
thing. Yeah, that's right. It's EDT.
What kind of medicine is that?
It's not medicine. I think it's an industrial strength detergent.
Strength
Why would
detergents.
they have something like that here?
Well, probably to clean stuff up.
Clean what up?
Blood.
Fuck if I know. Still, it looks like it's cleaned my brain up.
My
You
brain.
remember something?
Yeah.
Swen remembers
Well, I
things.
remember a story about EDT.
EDT.
Happened about
Why did he
50
say the
years
F
ago.
word? Because he's an old man. He says F words a lot.
There was this factory somewhere in America making big old EDT crystals. They were making it to sell as an industrial strength cleaner, like I told you before.
That's fucked up. Joe Rogan, you ever do EDT?
But
I remember when Joe Rogan was cool as heck when he was running the X Factor. Not X Factor, Fear Factor. Fear Factor. I always mix them up. We say, Приятного аппетита. Oh, nice. That's pretty similar, I guess. Приятного аппетита. Appetita. 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 I'm so bad at pronouncing Russian words. Oof. Go back, novel screen.
a year after the factory started up, something strange started happening with the crystals they were building. Water molecules started attaching themselves to the EDT crystals. This made them into a sort of mutation of the original crystals, called a hydrate. Once the
Hydrate.
crystals turn into a hydrate, though, it's useless as a cleaner. The factory had to just dump the crystals. As a hydrate, they were useless. But it didn't end there. After that day, the same thing started happening in EDT factories everywhere, even ones nowhere near that first American factory. They'd been making crystals the same way, with the same materials and the same equipment and environment. But now, all of a sudden, every single crystal they formed turned into a hydrate. In fact, ever since that day, no factory anywhere has been able to make a pure EDT
I
crystal.
found out me too sometimes. Funny enough. Ooh. Wait. I remember there's actually a new gacha game coming out. It was like Blue Palace? Gacha? Maybe White Palace? Blue Palace? The new palace. Silver Palace. Silver Palace. Have you guys seen Silver Palace trailer? It kind of looks cool. At first I thought, oh, it looks
Even
like a
EDT
gacha
research
game,
done
but maybe
years
it's just
before,
an
they'd never
RPG
gotten a
game. I'm
hydrate.
kind of excited. And then I'm like, oh, it's a gacha game. Disappointed
That-
immediately. Oh,
It
sorry.
was like,
I'm sorry,
How do you say it?
Swen. What did you say, buddy? Can you repeat? In fact, ever since that day, no factory anywhere has been able to make a pure EDT crystal. Even in EDT research done years before, they'd never gotten a hydrate. But after it happened at the first factory, it just spread. It was like, man, how do you say it? Because I thought you read stuff how it's written, but turns out not always. I guess, lol. Yeah, I heard, but I don't know much. Ah, okay. I know the G sometimes becomes like a V sound. Mm-mm-mm.
Like the molecules were communicating with one another.
I just picked it up in my Russian classes where like the OGO becomes like an OO kind of thing.
Transmitting information in a way humans couldn't perceive. This phenomena spread throughout the world, right?
We heard something like this
Yeah,
before, I
that's-
guess.
that's it exactly. But how did you know?
I heard another story, kind of like that one.
When?
In the freezer?
In the
What?
freezer.
The free?
Yeah, June told me.
June told me about this Ice 9.
Ice that doesn't melt at room temperature, huh?
Oh, well, that's like the Russian way for the furries to say like, oh.
That sounds familiar?
Yeah, hold on. I feel like I can remember something. It's right there.
But it's still more like the person is could be bowing down instead of like it's like a person bowing down, but they have like big big cheeks.
Do you?
Know about Ice 9?
Do you know about Ice 9?
Ice 9? Ice 9. Ice. That's it. I remember now. That woman, she's on this boat.
What
That
woman?
woman?
Alice!
Alice?
Who's Alice?
Come on. The woman who won't melt at room temperature.
Like, I'm not gonna melt at room temperature either, Swan. I'm just a normal person.
Huh?
You know how the Titanic sank on April 15th, 1912, right?
Ice Ice baby.
Yeah, more than 1,500 people died. Worst maritime accident in history. What about
Yeah.
it?
Did you hear about the boat that was sent to collect the dead bodies?
I think that was the RMS Carpathia, right?
Carpathia, like apathy.
It was a cruise liner, just like the Titanic.
No, that was the ship that picked up the survivors. The ship that collected the dead bodies was the CS McKay Bennett.
McKay Bennett. It's like Bennett from Genshin Impact. Maybe this is why he's so unlucky in the game.
The McKay Bennett showed up on April 17th, 2 days after the accident. It set out from Halifax, a port in Canada, and recovered 306 bodies. The Atlantic that far north was really cold. It would have to be for there to be icebergs and stuff. Anyway, the bodies they pulled out of the water were frozen solid.
This isn't a very nice story. So, what happened next?
Well, they say the McKay Bennett recovered something more than just dead bodies. There were various bits of stuff floating around in the water. Things the drowned had carried with them, or stuff that dislodged as the ship sank. One of the things they found was a coffin.
A coffin. A woman known to melt at room temperature? Not that I know of. Maybe I'm a fake woman. Maybe all the real women have already melted away and we're just like, I don't know, fake women left behind. If the Titanic was really sunk by an iceberg, then how come they didn't find any iceberg pieces in the wreckage? I knew where it was coming when I read the first few words. I'm like, oh no, it's going that way. But that's actually a good point, John. They never found any iceberg pieces. Pretty wild, man.
A coffin?
Yeah, a wooden one. The craftsman who made it must have been pretty skilled.
Gosh, I'm so tired.
It wasn't just a wooden coffin. It was all wood. No nails, no reinforcements,
All
no
wood,
gaps in the
just
wood
like
anywhere.
all
The thing was
ice.
airtight. The crew got pretty curious about what might be inside it and opened it up. They had to get a wedge and hammer it open. It was so well made. Inside, they found a woman. Or, I guess you should say, they found the dead body of a woman.
Casual? Well, they were looking for dead bodies, so they still got the normal thing. It was just like packaged up like a gift. Chicken fried steak is secured. Good eats today. Nice. La bon appetiti, as I said before. Have a nice appetite. Have a nice lunch. Fried chicken steak. That's pretty nice. Sounds
Her hair was
nice.
thick and black, and her skin rich brown with no blemishes or signs of decomposition. They say that she looked gorgeous, like a goddess. She was obviously dead, but everyone who looked at her said she just looked like she was sleeping. Her skin was so lifelike, she looked like she might wake up any minute.
She even had makeup on, man.
She didn't, though. Like the rest of the bodies they found, she was frozen solid. Eventually, the McKay Bennett finished searching and returned to Halifax. The 306 bodies were unloaded and taken ashore. However, it was warm enough that they began to thaw. They say that the stink was horrible. But there was one body that didn't thaw, and that was...
The girl in the coffin.
That's right. Everybody thought for sure that she'd melt and start to rot like the rest of them eventually. But weeks passed and nothing happened. Then a month passed, and another. And it was summer, and she was still frozen solid. After a while, people started to say she was some sort of miracle. Rumors about her started to spread. People came to visit Halifax from all over. After a while, people started to call her All Ice.
All ice. I think this was pretty much taken from the book Cat's Cradle. It was pretty nice book. I read it. It was pretty easy read. God's eepiest soldier. I know. I'm also very EP for not doing anything today at work, just playing ping pong, looking at who to vote for, like the regional elections. Was looking at some reels on Instagram. I actually died laughing from one reel to the point I was laughing so bad. One of my other coworkers who sits way away from me, she's like in a different coworker group, but I talk to her sometimes, and I was laughing my ass off. She turns back at me and she's like just looking at me like all like laughs, like what's she laughing about? No, it was such a good reel. It was like this woman talking to a horse, and she's like, "Come on, this isn't hard," and like points at this barrier that like the horse has to jump over, and it's like kind of fallen over. It's like slanted. And she just like, "This isn't hard," jumps over it, trips on the barrier and face plants on the ground, and the horse starts laughing. And I just could not, like the comedic timing of it was amazing. I fucking died. It just was so good. I've been having insomnia. Oh no. Yeah, insomnia is pretty
Why?
tough. I've been having some bad sleepy times too, but nothing as bad as insomnia. Though I did sleep pretty shit this night, but that was because from Saturday to Sunday I slept at like 4:30 because of the Eurovision stuff and just discussing stuff with my friends. Yeah, that was crazy, hilarious. That was so funny. Like she's like, oh yeah, this isn't hard, you know, you can do it. Look, I can do this too. Jumps over, trips, and face plants. All the noises the video made were like Bon Apple feet. It's like,
Well,
man,
she up and disappeared.
I could
One day
not
Alice was
hold
there,
it
the
in.
next day she wasn't. They say someone snuck into where they were keeping her and stole the body. With the body gone, the rumors followed pretty quickly. And after a while, no one remembered her. You might be able to find something about her if you could find a newspaper from back then, but that's about it.
Wait, you just said that she was on this boat.
Bon Apple feet. Yeah, it's great. I love
Yeah,
it.
I did. Alice has got to be somewhere on this ship.
Honestly, the Instagram reels have traumatized me. Like before, I heard my coworkers being like,
Why the hell would
"Oh
you
my
say
god,
something
I
like
see some
that?
fucked up shit on my Insta reels," and I'm like, "What the heck are you guys looking at? I might just get bunnies and cats and stuff." But then, ever since I started reading the romantasy book, I started getting like a lot of book girly things like, "Oh my god." When the romantasy author describes the love interest big schlong, and it's just like massive things that you just kind of can barely hug with both of your arms. It's like it's pretty massive, you know. And then other things like about how freaky the romantasy girlies are, and it just also actually just kills me how like the guys in the comments are like such pick-me's. They're like, oh my god, like I don't understand why other guys don't read those books, because like oh my god, it's just like such an instruction manual to your girl's heart. But it's like, man, if you did anything that's in the romantasy book, your girl's not gonna actually like it physically. It's just like getting destroyed is not what the lady wants, you know. Maybe in fantasy, but not in real life. So it's just like it's just freaking nuts. Uh, that's new. I just be getting VTubers, Rubik's cubes, and guitars on shorts, and more recently John Wick for some reason. I actually like one of my coworkers said they saw like a sperm race on Instagram Reels, and I'm like, what do you mean a sperm race? And he's like, they also had like a little like track and stuff, and I'm like, what do you mean? And I'm like, can you link me? I'm curious. And he's like, I lost it. Like I saw it and I didn't save it. And I'm like, okay. A few days later, I freaking got the sperm race with the track, and I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck has come to the world? You're telling me women don't really want to be torn asunder by a minotaur? Yes, they do not want to get that done to them, John. Yeah, it was like a racetrack, okay? And there were two tracks for each of the sperm specimens to race on, and one was obviously weaker because they were like falling behind. They just wanted to find out who's the stronger swimmers. I was shocked. Because like when my coworker told me, I just like, this sounds like fantasy. And then I see it and I'm like, what?
'Cause I know.
Crazy shit on Instagram.
And just what is it you know?
I just like that I get Formula One stuff now also, so it just makes me like, ooh, I can watch my boys being funny.
What happened to Alice after she was stolen?
All right. Tell me, what happened to Alice?
I was actually eyeing up the Aston Martin, like cap, but they're like actually not that expensive. I feel like other merch is more expensive, but like they were like 45 euros, I think, for like an Aston Martin cap, the Alonso version. I was also looking at the Ferrari one, but it's not as cute as the green one for Aston Martin, so I might get that one eventually. Would be kind of cute.
Well, around that time, the word was that there was a special black market in New York. All millionaires from all over the world. I've heard that Alice went up for auction there.
They auctioned a woman. This is like human trafficking, is it
The
not?
person who won the auction was
She may be dead, but she's human trafficking, man.
Lord Dashiell Gorday.
Lord Dashiel Gordon. That's such a weird name. Actually, recently, racing merch goes kind of hard. It does. Like this year's shirts, they design are shit. They look so shit from what I saw, but their caps, the caps are cooking. The caps are cooking. I'll be honest. Ah, she's she's in mint box condition. Oh my god. God damn it, you're right. Top 10 races. Ah. Also, recently I knew that the Norway's first king was a herald, but recently I found out the last name of the herald because like one of the HR stole me and my Portuguese coworker and made us do like a survey just to test it out for them. And I found out that Norway's first king, I believe, was Harald Fairhair. I think that was it, Fairhair. It was something about hair. Harold. Fair hair. Yes, fair hair. It's like fair hair. I'm like, excuse me, Harold. Fair hair. It's the funniest name for a king. Top 10 races could go in a lot of directions. That is true. Is human trafficking really that bad if the woman gets 15% cut? Honestly, it could be bad because I know we had a human trafficking ring back in my like home city, and they kept sending the women to Britain. So I feel like that's like a curse. Like the 15% isn't even worth it. Right? It's such a great starter.
Heard that name before, right?
Lord Gordain. Oh, isn't he the guy who bought the Gigantic? The Titanic sister ship?
Yeah, that's him.
Gigantic. How
Although
do
I
they
guess he
know
hadn't
this?
done that yet.
What do you mean?
Top 10 races, number 1. High up. Oh my god.
Gordain bought Alice in 1912, and 4 years later, in 1916, he bought the Gigantic. And he hid Alice somewhere on the Gigantic, but nobody knows where. He died in 1931, and apparently he died without ever telling anyone where Alice was hidden.
Kinda weird. Kinda whack.
However, what?
Well, he did have one close friend who asked him, "Where is Alice?" And he said, "Alice sleeps in a small chamber past the Forest of Knowledge beneath the navel of the Gigantic."
Man trying to talk in riddles. Small chamber past the Forest of Knowledge. Forest of Knowledge definitely would be a library.
What the hell is that? Is it some kind of riddle?
Yes, Junpei, it's a
Your
riddle.
guess is as good as mine.
It's very basic. Come on, guys. Forest of Knowledge, please.
So that's it. Whatever you think, I believe it. She's hidden somewhere on the Gigantic.
Dallas is not real. Stop defying him, coping and seething.
In other words, she's hidden somewhere on this ship.
Hey, what are you two doing over there?
Lazing
Stop
around.
wasting time and get over here.
Okay, we're coming.
Jeez.
Yeah. So
Jeez,
anyway, that's the
Louise.
story.
Oh.
It might be useful someday. Don't forget it.
Thanks, Sven.
Alice.
That mummy wasn't just a normal mummy. They say that she was frozen. The story says that from the time of its discovery all the way through to when it got put on the Titanic, even though it was carried through the desert, her body never melted.
It
Was
just
that
means
Egyptian priestess, Alice?
she was the coldest woman on earth.
Did the water in her body become Ice 9? No, that's nuts. There's no way somebody like that could exist.
Okay, now we go back. We put together the bode. Finally, we should be able to do it. Oh my god. Okay, so we collected the 6 parts of the medical mannequin. So that the ones we got must be for Lucy, right? Yeah. Seems like it. Well, I say we give Lucy her parts back. Any objections? Nope. Agreed. Alright, let's get started. Combine! Bam! Hey, nothing happened. That's odd. Maybe it's the wrong weight. Wait, yeah, well, you know how there's a scale on the side of the bed? Maybe we need to get the scale to a specific number. How we're gonna do that? I think we're supposed to swap her body parts with John. Oh, let's give it a shot. Operating instructions. The screen will display two medical mannequins. You can switch their body parts by selecting the part you want to switch out. Okay, so John here should be 51.3, while Lucy should be 53.2. So I guess we can just switch out these parts. Maybe the legs. Okay, there. This 51. Does it really want me to switch the whole body? Hey Junpei, I just heard something. It came from John's operating table. We better check it out. They just switched their full body. Hey Junpei, look at the scale. Huh? The lid on the scale. It's a key. Hey, it opened. Oh, I get it. It must have opened because we matched John's weight to what's on the chart. Okay, let's go. A genius streamer speedruns puzzle. Of course. I'm such a speedrunner. I think it's the Jupiter symbol. The Jupiter symbol. We've broken out.
Hey, hold on.
Hey, hold on.
Oh, what's up?
What's up?
Where's Clover?
Clover? Clover.
God damn it. Where the hell did she go?
Don't do any sussy things like take a scalpel to stab us in the back.
Okay, just hold on a minute. I'll go get her.
Sure thing.
Hey, Clover, what's wrong? Come on, let's get out of here. What are you doing? Did you want to come back here and say goodbye to John? Hey, Clover, can you hear me?
My brother might be dead.
He's not dead. We saw him alive. In a different timeline.
Huh?
That's why we couldn't find him. If he's dead, I'm going to be next.
No.
What are you talking about? What's wrong with you?
Gave her the four-leaf clover.
Oh yeah, it's in my pocket somewhere. Here it is. A four-leaf clover. Hey, did you know? Each leaf means something. Hope, faith, love, and luck. That's what a four-leaf clover stands for. Take it. Use it as a good luck charm. Listen to me, Clover. No matter what happens, you can never lose hope. You have to remember what's most important, and that's to have faith and to have love. If you can remember all of those, that'll bring you good luck.
Damn.
Snake, I mean, your brother, he's not dead. He's alive somewhere. I'm sure of it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now come on. Seven's waiting for us at the exit.
Wait, before we go, there's one thing I want to ask you.
What's that?
I just see myself wiggling about. I'm just excited.
What do you think when you hear the word experiment?
What?
Oh, I guess it was just a coincidence then. I mean, that you knew about the four-leaf clover.
Look, I'm sorry. I don't want to be a jerk, but you are making less than no sense right now.
Oh, no. It's nothing. Just forget about it.
Oh, don't give me that. You really think I could just drop this?
Come on, give your Junpei a chance
What is
here.
this experiment you were talking about?
You promise you won't tell anyone?
Cross my heart.
Really?
Really?
I can trust you, right?
Of course.
Of course you can.
Okay then, I'll tell you.
Easily gain
I'll
trust.
tell you what happened on this ship 9 years ago.
Wait. On this ship?
Yeah, this ship. It was an experiment to test some sort of psychic thing.
The morphogenetic field.
Communicating through these fields that you can't see.
Fields that you can't see?
Like, think about this. This is John, right? But is he really John?
Are you really John? John?
Huh?
Isn't this like Locke's socks?
Lock socks.
Or the ship of Theseus? You don't know? You haven't heard of those paradoxes?
When I think about these paradoxes, I remember of my friend. Like when we were, I don't know, 15, 13 years old, he had this laptop, and he like kept destroying it in funny ways. Like he's British, okay? And he like twerked nearby the laptop, which made the laptop fall, and the like monitor of the laptop to like get loosey goosey and just kind of falling off. Then his brother spilled milk on the keyboard. And how he kept that computer alive was like, I feel like he connected the monitor to the laptop and a new keyboard to the laptop and a new different mouse to the laptop. And it's kind of like, is this really the same old computer you used before? Because it's like a Frankenstein at this point.
No?
It was rather funny.
Really? Okay, well pay attention then. This is how Locke's socks works. Let's say I've got a pair of socks. They're my favorite socks. One of them gets a hole in it. What would you do if that was your sock, Junpei?
Throw it out and buy a new pair. But I gotta say, patch it up.
I guess I'd patch it up, get some cloth, and close up the hole.
But what if another hole opens?
I'd add another patch, I suppose.
What if another hole opened after that?
His brother didn't just spill milk on it. I remember his describing it as him running into the room with a bowl of milk and purposely throwing it on his computer because he was mad at him. That sounds pretty familiar. That's true. Oh my god, it was such a funny thing, honestly. I just remember, yeah, now that you say that, I just remember that situation.
Another
Oh my
patch,
god.
I guess?
Yeah.
Well, let's say you just keep adding new patches. Until eventually, the original cloth of the sock is totally gone. Once you get to that point, can you really say they're the same socks you started with?
Well, that's tough. So, that's the Lock Socks thing?
Yeah, the ship of Theseus is a lot like it. The ship of Theseus. If you keep fixing the damaged parts of a ship, eventually it ends up with none of the parts it started with. Can you really say that ship is the same one you started with? And what if you took all the old parts from the first ship and built another one somewhere else? Then which ship is the real ship of Theseus?
That's actually also a funny thing. I know the countryside house we have that's breaking apart currently at this freaking moment. It was built from these old materials from a church nearby because like the church got destroyed during war and then they just reused the materials left over from the church to build up the countryside house. And you know, it's probably cursed because of that, you know? But also, like, is it actually a house or is it a church? Who knows?
The one you repaired, or the one you built with all the original parts? Hey, do you think it's the same?
What's the same?
These guys. Is this John, or is it Lucy now?
What if it's both?
John's head and heart are both his, but apart from those and a single arm, the rest of his body was once Lucy's.
We're just like these mannequins. Think about it. The cells in our body change every day. Old ones die and new ones are born. Maybe part of my arm is made of stuff from a fish I ate once. Or maybe part of your right side is made from a cow you ate. If you take it a little further, those cows and fishes are made from something else too, right? That's how we're all connected. Through fields that can't be seen with the naked eye.
Hey, what the hell is taking you two so long? How long are you gonna make me wait? We don't have time to screw around.
Jesus Christ,
What
7.
were you two doing? Was this some sort of secret meeting?
No, it wasn't. We were just
Just...
playing with the mannequins.
Don't say that, Chloe.
Huh?
Let's go, Junpei.
Playing with mannequins, huh? Didn't know you were into that kind of thing, Junpei.
God damn it, 7. It's not like that.
You're a dick.
I love he's just
All
like,
right,
you're a dick.
I'm gonna open it now.
Leave.
Is that cool?
You don't need to keep asking, just do it, alright?
Exactly, 7. I agree with you. 45 minutes. Let's
Alright.
see what else can we
Let's
do.
get going.
Hey man, what's up with you? You're so serious, you know? Can't you sound more happy, you know, get a little excited?
Not really.
Depresso. Right, do we have anything in the adventure scene? Junpei turned away from 7 and took his first step down a simple white hallway. Wait. Where's this? If the fields can be seen with the naked eye, the sounds is broken by 7. He was not happy. Junpei and Clover looked at each other. Clover looked at Junpei as if to say there was more she wanted to tell him. She shook her head. Whatever she had to tell him, she didn't want to tell him in front of 7. 7 seemed to catch on. Moving a little bit too fast to be entirely innocent, Clover headed toward the exit. 7 stared after her, then turned to Junpei with an amused expression. Junpei dashed past him and traced Clover's path out the door. With a short laugh, 7 followed. They stood in front of the door. He slid the key into the keyhole and turned it to keep on. Sort of melancholy. Beyond it lay simple white hallway. There was no fanfare or confetti. Obviously, there was no one here to applaud them. They simply walked through the door. That was it. Junpei turned away from 7 and Christopher. Okay. Nothing special.
My brother might be dead. I'm going to be next.
Claire had told him only a few minutes before that her brother was probably dead and she was likely to follow him.
Like hell I can. Not after hearing something like that.
Okay. You found a way out. You found it. Good job, mate.
There too, huh? Every door in this place is locked up tight.
Yeah.
How about that one?
May as well give it a try.
Jumpy!
It.
Huh? June? And Santa? And Lotus too?
Whoa! What the hell is this?
What are you doing here?
What? But we didn't...
Hey guys! Could you come take a look at this? Look on the wall here.
A map of the ship's interior?
It says C deck.
So it's the map for this floor then?
Door 7. Door 8. Yep, they both eventually end up at this hallway.
Yeah. isn't that what I said?
Amazing. How
We aren't gonna
doors
be
work.
split up permanently till we find door 9. We might get separated for a little while, but we'll see each other again. Otherwise, we won't be able to open door 9.
I remembered something I've been mad about ever since this morning. I found out I was actually kind of getting excited that I could play Stellar Blade on PC.
That's how the Nonary game works.
And then I googled, when is Stellar Blade coming out? It's coming out in June. But you know, I clicked on the Steam page for pre-order. And it's regionally blocked. Because of Sony. Freaking Sony, I hate Sony. Fuck that shit. Like, we're not even blocked for any big reason. It's just because we don't have Sony, like, PlayStation stuff for our own region. And that's why just, like, they just freaking cock block us.
I see.
Like, I can play God of War Ragnarok, I can get Ghost of Tsushima, I can get Stellar Blade, and now I have to figure out a loophole to get Stellar Blade. God damn it.
Wait a sec. Hey, could this lead to...
Oh,
You've got to be kidding me.
You gotta
We
be
may as well
kidding
go.
me.
yeah.
Such a pain in the ass, actually, the region block.
Almost forgot. We
Makes
should
me
keep
mad.
this.
Ready? I'm gonna open it.
I heard some fix about, like, Steam cards or something. I don't know, like region
I
Steam
knew it.
Steam cards.
We're back.
Or like asking someone else to make an
In the
account for
hospital
me.
room.
I wire the money to them and they buy it for me and then I use it on the account. Kind of thing.
I see. I believe I understand what you're saying.
Because I feel like um
The
the
six of you split into two
VPN,
teams.
if I
You
used the
solved the
VPN, it
puzzles
would
in the
most likely
operating room
ban me.
and the laboratory, and then met one another.
Okay, we're skipping
key?
the key.
Is that what I just said? I'm talking about the Jupiter key. We found it in the operating room.
Yeah.
Right, Junpei?
Yeah.
Oh, the solar system keys. Actually, we found one in the laboratory.
Nice.
The Earth key. I might lose it. It's probably better if you hold on to it. That way it won't be my fault if it gets lost.
Yeah.
Nice.
On it.
Now we have 3 keys that we haven't used yet.
Yeah. The Jupiter key that we found in the operating room. The Saturn key card we found in the kitchen. And the Earth key Lotus just gave me.
The Jupiter key is supposed to be for the door at the end of that long straight hallway, right?
Yeah. If the map's right, then it connects to the central staircase. Then, next to the stairs...
Wait! What about door 3?
Look, you saw the map, right? It's the same as 7 and 8. It just lead us back to the big hospital. There's no point to seeing what's on the other side of that door.
There is a point. At least there is for me.
Yeah, you're right. Snake might be on the other side of door 3.
Oh shit, they're going there. I wanted to go door 3 because we've never been on door 3. It's actually kind of funny that we can just not go into door 3 and finish the game. That's kind of wild.
The Saturn key.
Skill issue? What do you mean? I think it's like not a skill issue because I'm freaking not playing the whole game to get all the roots, you know? They could only go down. Okay. Talking about skills issue, I had to, in my oral exam for my Norwegian midterm, I had to talk with my coworker about skilsmisse, which written is as skilsmisse, which I also think about as skills issue, skills missing, and we had to, which means pretty much skilsmisse means divorce. So we had to talk about how the kids feel when the parents divorce, which is better for the barna, aka the kid, to be with their mom or dad, and blah 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 blah. It was a pain in the butt.
Oh no. Don't be so casual about something like that.
At any rate, we should probably go back as soon as we can, once we're done looking around down here.
Why is she so worked up? What did we say? But there's a whole lot of water. Yeah, right on top of us. What's going to happen with the ceiling breaks? We could probably die. Oh, don't be so okay. Oh, okay. She's like that. We found the door 6. Hopefully nobody kills each other yet. A bit too soon. We find out Snake, quotation marks, is dead. Boom, boom. Kinda gotta get through this text so we can get to choosing rooms. Then we lock in. We're definitely not finishing this game in this small time. We still need all those lore drops and everything. I might actually just lock in for the 12-hour stream. I was actually thinking either getting like a big game or just doing a variety stream. Because I don't know like how many people are gonna actually watch me for 12 hours. Oh my god. Bum bum. Bow chicky wow wow. Oh, someone's fighting. Oh, okay. We want door numero N. Uno. N is one in Norwegian, door one. 24 tiny games for 12-hour stream. I actually was considering maybe demos. What today are you going to do on it? I don't know. We still don't know if it's happening. It's only happening if I, by some miracle, have passed my Norwegian midterm. If I pass, we get 12-hour stream. If I don't pass, we don't get it. We get a 12-hour flam learning Norwegian stream then if I fail. Okay. 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 Oh. Okay. I wanted to check the flowchart. Oh, so we have some keys we have to unlock here still. Okay. Well, let's put it here. Go here. Chart room. Pocket watch. Chart room. Pocket watch. Oh. Maybe it's in the chart room. Oh wait, no, that's just the start. Okay. But honestly, like tiny games in a 12 hours time span would be actually kind of cool. I'd have to figure out what tiny games I could play. Okay, let's go back here. Okay, let's go here. Chart room. Pocket watch.
Oh, pocket watch.
Well,
Not a problem. That's a lie. I wanted to get rid. I sent him to the wheelhouse at the beginning for a reason. I wanted to talk to Clover alone.
the man from the window is short and fun. The man from the window. Okay, I'll write that down. Notapado. The man from the window. Man from the window.
There's something I want to ask her, and I don't want anyone to overhear us.
Do the Eurovision of Lamella where you play a bunch of games and we have to vote which game becomes a full stream game. Like you mean multiple? Wait, what? What do you mean? Like a full stream game where I like fully stream it like in parts after? Or, like the 12-hour stream is me playing like an hour of 12 games and you guys decide which games I'm gonna stream.
I'm pretty sure Clover won't talk if there's anyone else around. I'm a little desperate to send him back. Quick, he has to leave.
Oh, I see. Of
Karaoke
course.
Eurovision stream. Hell no. My voice is so bad at singing, I don't know how to sing. I wish I knew how to sing, I'd like to learn actually.
I apologize for the intrusion.
But I'm so anxious.
Well, best of luck.
What was that about? Why are you looking at me like that?
No, it's not like that.
What's it like then?
I just wanted to hear the rest of that story. I didn't get a chance to ask you about it until now.
What story?
About the experiment, remember? The one you started to tell me in the operating room? You said something about an experiment that happened here 9 years ago.
I'm sorry, but I don't want to talk about that right now. I'm just not in the mood, okay? You understand, right? I keep thinking about my brother. I can't stop. I mean, who would do something like that to my brother? I can't forgive them. I'm not gonna let them get away with it. They're gonna pay for it. I promise. So, Junpei, who do you think did it?
Well, if what Seven said was right, then there would have to be at least 2 of them. You need at least 3 people to open the numbered doors, and if you subtract Snake, that means there were at least 2 other people.
You're right. So, what does that mean?
Well, if we just look at the bracelet numbers, we should be able to figure it out. Who could have opened door 3 with Snake? Well, really, who and who, or who and who?
You mean it could have been 4 people?
Well, technically it's possible.
I don't know. That doesn't seem very likely.
Why?
I'll tell you later. Why don't we just assume it was only 2 other people for now?
Okay, got it. Let's do that then.
Then who do you think it could be?
Um, 2 plus. I think we need to figure out one with June. 2 plus 8 and Lotus. No. 9. Still, that's 2. We would need Santa and Lotus, I think. Because 3 plus 8. Wait, that's 3 plus 8. Mathing is hard. Okay, no, that can be it. So it is Santa plus 7. That's 3 plus 7. That's 10 plus 2. Okay, this one.
Would it be Santa and 7? The digital root for Snake, Santa, and 7 is 3. Wait, hold. Are Santa and 7 the killers?
Is this a crack shipping parallel? Maybe.
What's wrong?
Well, I thought about it.
That's what I thought. Santa and 7. If it was 2 people, then that's the only combination that works.
Hey, wait a minute there. Don't you think it's a little too early to be jumping to conclusions? Well, all I said is that those 2 would have been able to open door 3 with your brother. There might be other possibilities.
Well, what other possibilities? Are you saying you think that it was 3 or 4 people? I really don't think that's likely.
Why not?
Can I borrow your pen and paper?
Sure thing.
Yeah, here.
Did she not get her own pen and paper? What the heck?
What's this?
Okay, so it would be 2 plus Ace, Santa, and June. Ace, Clover, and Junpei. Clover, 7, and Lotus. June, Junpei, Lotus. Ace, Santa, Lotus, 7. Ace, Clover, June, 8. Ace, and June, Junpei, 7. Okay.
These are the combinations for 3 or 4 people.
Then we'd have to assume June is also a
These
baddie.
8 combinations are the only possible ones.
Oh, I see.
Junpei,
Yeah?
I can trust you, right?
Of course. Why would you need to ask that?
Really?
Yeah,
So then I should get rid of B, D, G, and H.
of course. Just cross them out. And you should take off yours too. The ones with 4.
So, what does that leave?
A and E.
It's either like
Wait, it
I
can't
thought
be A.
Lotus was the baddie. No, well she is a
Why?
baddie.
Because June's in. There's no way in hell she'd do something like that.
Are you sure?
I bet my life on it.
Okay then. I can cross off A too.
Yeah.
Well, what have we got left?
Man has not seen this girl for how many years, and like since they were in primary school or middle school. I think it was like primary school. And this man's an adult now, and he's like, yeah, I trust that woman with my life.
E.
Do you know what this means?
Everyone besides me, you, and June would be working together.
Do you think that's likely?
Nah, they hate each other.
If there were 4 people working together, they wouldn't be very cautious. I don't think they'd try that hard to hide what they were doing if they outnumbered us, right?
Well, you do have a point.
She
And
ain't wrong.
besides, if Ace and Seven are working together, they could have easily gotten rid of me when I went to the shower room with them.
True.
But they didn't. They didn't even try anything. If they were killers, why wouldn't they?
Oh, I see. Anyway, I understand now. It seems pretty unlikely that it was as many as 3 or 4 people.
Yeah.
Then that means there's a good chance it was Santa and Seven.
That's how it looks.
But why would they do it?
Their motive.
Have I interrupted something?
All these older men interrupting the conversation. Elementary school trust is forever.
What is it?
There was something I wanted to speak with you about, Junpei. Could you come with me for a moment?
No. You're gonna touch me. I know how these things work. Me trying to find the skip
Go
button.
ahead.
Okay. What did you want to talk about?
There was something I wanted to check.
Yeah? What?
If you'll excuse.
Hey, what the hell are you doing?
HR.
Just,
No, stop!
just as I thought. What exactly are these pieces of paper hiding in your pocket? You switched them, didn't you, when we voted? Well, I can't say that I care. I managed to get through the numbered door I wanted, despite your mischief.
Little bitch.
Then, why did you...
Oh, simple curiosity. I hope you won't think ill of me for it.
I think ill of you for different reasons, buddy.
Damn.
Okay, we got the key. And then there's 2 more keys we have to get. Red file.
It looks like there's some... All ice.
All
Alice,
ice.
What does this mean? What the hell is this?
They are hieroglyphs, a form of writing used in ancient Egypt.
Ancient Egypt?
That's right.
Can you read them?
Of course. I can't. What would make you think I could?
Cause you sound like a smarty band.
What the hell?
Dude.
So it would seem.
Bottom deck. Oh! Seven said something like...
Finally, he
Alice
thinking.
sleeps in a small chamber past the forest of knowledge beneath the navel of the gigantic.
Could beneath the navel mean the bottom deck? And the forest of knowledge is the library? Then could Alice be in a room somewhere beyond the library?
What's wrong? Something on your mind?
Yeah. I just remembered something.
Is that so? What about?
Well, don't laugh.
The
We should
Egyptian
not
priestess,
trust
an ice 9.
Ace. He's a little
Interesting.
bitch.
And the woman who wouldn't melt, who was recovered from the Titanic disaster? They called her All Ice, which eventually turned into Alice, and she was purchased by an English millionaire who called himself Lord
Freaking
Bourdain.
English all the time.
According to Seven, this ship is where he hid Alice.
And you think that he hid her in a small room, beyond the library on the bottom deck?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it is just a theory.
Junpei,
It's
have you
just
ever
a
heard
game
of the term
theory.
CAS?
Cass.
It stands for Cells Alive System. It is an advanced technology for freezing and preserving organic matter. Put simply, it is a technique that allows one to freeze things without the formation of ice crystals. Normally, if you freeze something fresh, water within its cells expands as it crystallizes, damaging the cell membrane. CAS, however, works differently. The object to be frozen is supercooled using magnetic fields, and then frozen instantly and uniformly, giving ice crystals no time to form. It was originally developed for the preservation of food, as an alternative to the normal freezing process. Now, however, there are rumors that it can be used for other things.
What do you mean, other things?
Well, there are obvious medical uses, but perhaps also space travel.
Space travel.
Space travel.
Are you
Are you
crazy?
serious?
Surely you've heard of suspended animation. cryogenic freezing?
Yeah.
It's a fairly common idea in science fiction books and films.
That is true. That is sant.
People are sometimes frozen for especially lengthy journeys through space.
Whoa, wait a minute there. Are you saying that Alice was frozen using that cast thing?
When I hear Cass, hola, hola, amigos, ¿cómo está? 999 in space with cryo freezing. Yeah. Hello, Akira. How are you? Hope you're doing good. All this talk about Cass makes me think about the F1 DRS that I heard about today. Like, I knew DRS exists, but today I heard that they're gonna change DRS to MOM, aka mom. So, like, DRS is drag reduction system. And it's like, oh, turn your DRS on, blah, 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 blah. Like, they turned on their DRS. And so imagine they're gonna replace DRS to mom, which is gonna, oh, he turned on your mom, on their mom, or something like that. That's gonna be hella awkward, I think. And mom, I believe, was manual override mode or something like that. I like was seeing a bunch of memes about it, like how it's gonna be like so awkward using mom. I'm doing good. Finals week. I have an exam tomorrow and I'm too lazy to study. Akira, study. Study more. Well, take some breaks. You can't
I'm
always
sure
be studying all the
possibility is
time.
quite low, but it is
Yeah.
a possibility.
Be careful. Exams are important. Well, technically they aren't important, but they're important in this stupid system we call life. I hate exams.
If this special ice you call Ice 9 does indeed exist, and casts were used to freeze her into that sort of ice instantaneously.
You think she could be alive?
Well, I can't say for sure, of course. I'm only talking about possibilities.
I'm only talking about bullshit.
The melting point for Ice 9 is
How are
96
your exams? I
degrees,
saw the
right?
post earlier. It's not really an exam. I don't even know my results yet because I still haven't had my class. I'm gonna find them out tomorrow morning. And then we'll see how much I suffer. If I pass, I suffer by doing a 12-hour stream. If I don't pass, I just suffer from being unmotivated, burnt out, and fucking hating Norwegian language. You'll pass. I don't know about that. We'll see. I feel like I did really bad. I try-harded, and I feel like the try-harding messed with me.
If she were put somewhere where she could reach that temperature,
I feel like in these kinds of situations, you just kind of don't have to try hard, just do your best.
That's nuts. Are you really saying she
Or
could have
like-
defrosted and started walking about?
I need like a balanced way of try-harding.
you're quite right. It does sound unbelievable. But if she had, then we would have an explanation for the man we found dead on the floor.
Really
You mean the
now?
guy dressed like a captain?
Yes,
Yes.
he was dead when we found him. Clearly, he was murdered.
Try softing. I was gonna think about hard trying, but try softing actually sounds good. Flamella has to try soft.
But if he was murdered, then by whom?
By
It couldn't
who?
have been one of us. That would
Them.
be impossible. In order to
Impossible.
enter the captain's quarters, one must first open door 1. That door that requires the Earth key prevented us from accessing door 1. Who was
Okay.
it that opened that door?
Santa and Lotus.
Right.
Try
Clearly, the
not.
two of them
Try
could
not
have
sounds
opened
too
door 1, or
pessimistic
any other
and
door
just
for
like
that matter.
not doing anything at all. And I'm no genius. I must try hard to get where I want to get in life.
Who else then could have done so?
I gotta pass the actual B2 exam, so I'm hired in this job and I can survive long enough to get till the summer festival for my company, which is like one day before my birthday. Kinda exciting. I'd like to go to that.
Nobody. After Santa and Lotus used the Earth key, they turned back and met up with me in June. Then we returned to the large hospital room and found Ace, 7, and Clover. While we'd gone into the shower room, Ace, 7, and Clover had stayed behind. But it's impossible for those 3 to open door 1. But what about when June and I took the elevator to door 2? No, still won't work. We were only gone 5 minutes. No human being could have run to the captain's quarters, killed that guy in there, and run back that fast.
It would be impossible for any of us to be the murderer.
Possible.
That being the case, who could have killed him? Wouldn't it make sense if his killer was someone who had been in the ship for some time? A person like that would know the ship well. They would know the locations of all the hidden passages and secret doors. The numbered door would mean nothing to someone like that. It would be a simple thing for them to enter the captain's quarters.
Then you're saying the killer was Alice?
Well, this is all only one possible theory.
What a theorist we have here, little bitch.
All ice. Alice.
Impressed he hasn't shanked Junpei and Clover at this
Is she
point.
really somewhere on the ship? Maybe this card will give me access to the Forest of Knowledge.
Or he's like Mega Brain. Maybe I can push the Alice blame that she killed Snake in quotation
And
marks.
the big mystery. What could be there beyond the Forest of Knowledge?
Oh shit. Water spilling.
Anyway, whatever. It's gonna have to wait. I can't do anything right now. I'll come back to this later.
Okay, we got one key. Now let's get the other key.
Well, even if he wasn't one of us, there's no way that man could be Zero.
Huh?
Don't you get it? The letters that spell Zero on the TV screen, the captain's clothes he's got on, and of course, the bracelet with a 0 on it. It's too obvious. Look, this is Zero right here. This dead body is Zero. Isn't that kind of fishy?
You're right. Only an idiot wouldn't see through something like that.
No, that's not the point. I'm not trying to make fun of them for thinking a trick like this would work. I'm sure they didn't think it would work, which makes me wonder. I think this is
Why
a
did
challenge.
they do
A
it?
challenge from the person who's really behind all of this. He's making fun of us. Don't you get it? If whoever killed this guy really wanted us to think this corpse was Zero, they'd never have put a bracelet on him.
Hi, Flam. I broke my arm again. This is third time this stream beta. Come on. Should I give you like flex tape so you like flex tape your arms so they don't break? That's like the best armor you can have in this day and age.
Walking around with a Zero bracelet would be like hanging a sign around your neck that said, "I did it!"
I did it.
Anyone with a brain would be able to see that this guy is supposed to look like everything Zero is supposed to be. Just like we did. The killer must have known we wouldn't think he was Zero and put the bracelet on him anyway. Do you know why?
Why?
Like I said, he's mocking us. Too bad, suckers, this isn't Zero. Where's the real me then? See if you can catch me. It's the same bad joke a lot of criminals like to play. They'll just sit back and watch people run in circles.
That's really twisted. But it almost seems kind of childish.
Yeah, you're right. It's really childish. It's like it's just a game to whoever this person is. That's what seems funny to me. Alright, let's get back to the point. Who killed this man?
Oh yeah, talking about death. You know what? Temu scared me today. It freaking suggested like on Instagram. I was like scrolling away as one does. And then I freaking see a Temu advertisement. It's like, oh, what a cute notebook with butterflies and flowers until I read what's written in there. My final wishes. Everything you need to know when I'm gone. I'm like, excuse me, Temu, are you threatening me? And then there was another one. There was like this like black notebook with flowers on top with a text saying, sorry, it's your problem now because I'm dead. End of life planner. I'm like, excuse me? Am I dying, Temu? Is this what you're saying? I hope not.
I don't know.
It's like, chill the heck out.
And what's this guy's deal? Who is he?
Like, it feels often like Temu knows more about me than I know about myself. That's why I'm like, you better not be threatening me. Because, you know,
How would
I
know
have
that?
things to do
If I
in my
knew
life.
anything, I would have told you.
You have no idea who he is.
Mm-mm. I'm sorry, I'm just an attention whore. Goodness, beta. I didn't even see that in the OBS chat. I guess OBS YouTube doesn't like whores.
Why would I?
We should check and see if he's got anything on him
Kinda
that might tell us who he is.
discriminatory.
Give me a hand here, Clover.
Discriminatory. Gosh.
We gotta flip him over. How else are we gonna search his pockets?
Ooh.
Okay, fine. Guess I'll do it.
You don't want to flip a dead body?
Go. Huh? Hey, it's the...
Yeah, you have to die.
Oh, girl. This man... He's dead, isn't
You
he?
didn't know that, Junpei? That's weird, because it shows up in YouTube chat for me, LMAO. I think it just like kind of deletes it for other people and the streamer, while for the poster it shows up still, so they don't know it's removed.
No, it's just... I guess I didn't really think about it until right now.
That's why sometimes I have to remember to eye up my stream elements, otherwise I might not know if something gets
If his
deleted.
bracelet's off, that means he's dead.
Well,
I switched to live
pretty
chat
obvious that
and
he's
back
dead.
to double check. Oh,
Really need to look at his bracelet to
it was
figure
still
at
there.
least.
Yeah, I think YouTube just the only way you'll know if your comment is removed is when it doesn't show up on the screen chat. Yeah, that's true.
I guess you're right. It is... Well, he looks a lot better than the other bodies we've seen, though. You know, I mean, if there wasn't all this blood, he'd almost look like he was still alive. I mean, I know it's kind of a messed up thing to say, but he kind of has it better. Dying from a bomb going off inside of you.
Oh my God,
just...
Junpei, please have some decency.
Some of Snake's bones went right through his skin.
Please, Junpei, stop it.
I think the explosion must have thrown him against a wall or something.
Junpei, please.
There was a broken
Stop.
bone just sticking out of his left arm.
Oh my God, what's wrong with this guy?
And,
What did you just say?
oh man,
And
I'm
if
so
it does,
sorry.
then you
I
just gotta
shouldn't
ask
have
if
said
Lamella
that.
bullying me and
I
ignoring
really
my
don't know what I was
comments.
thinking.
No.
No, that's
Well,
not what
maybe.
I'm talking about. What did you say about
Then
his
I would
arm?
know. Yeah.
Arm?
Yes, his left arm. You said it, didn't you?
Well, yeah, I did, but I mean, didn't you see it too?
Of course not. I could barely look at him. There's no way I was gonna see the details. Are you sure it was his left arm?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
All we saw was freaking blood splatter and minced meat.
And he had a broken bone, right?
What the hell are you getting at here?
Just shut up and answer me.
Yeah, he did. It was pretty bad too. The bone was sticking out of the arm. Clover? What's wrong? Look, I'm sorry if I said anything.
I'm sorry if I went too far.
Thank you.
Huh? What are you...
Thank you for being an inconsiderate asshole.
Thank you so much, Junpei.
This only worked out
Hey,
because Snake had a
what's
fake
going on
arm.
with you?
Why is she being so cryptic? She's not cryptic. We know this from a different timeline.
I'm sorry, it's just... I'm so happy.
At least this time she's
Why?
not gonna access.
The body in the shower room, it isn't his. It isn't my brother.
Huh?
It's not Snake.
Yeah.
Why on earth would you think that?
Because his left arm is... I'm sorry. I really shouldn't be talking about this. But he's still alive. I'm so happy.
Good. At least we're getting away from the Yandere route.
I'm so glad.
Huh?
Junpei,
That
you were
wasn't
right.
Snake. That was his evil twin brother, Liquid Snake. What the freak? There's a lot of twists in this game.
no matter what
I'm surprised
happens,
Clara
you
hasn't
can
let
never
Snake's
lose
real
hope.
name escape. That's true. That's true.
You have to remember what's most important, and that's to have faith and to have love. If you can remember all of those, that'll bring you good luck.
That's...
I only made it here because you gave me this. I was suspicious of everybody, and I was angry. And
Tell Clara to back off. We're seeing someone. We're not actually seeing anyone currently. Plus, she's the minor, and Junpei's an adult, so this is more like a sibling thing, okay?
But because I had this four-leaf clover, because of what you said to me,
Yeah.
thank you so much, Junpei.
Uh-huh. This guy.
If you really want to thank somebody, you should be thanking Santa.
Santa? Why?
Well, he was the one who gave me that thing. And the words for each leaf, I got that from him too.
At least he admitted it's not his
Oh.
thing.
Huh?
She's like, ew, gross. You're not what I expected you to be. Eurachus Plixcam. No,
Did
that's...
Santa really
That
tell
is
you
not
those
South
things?
Snake.
Yeah, he did. Did I say something wrong?
He's like, wait, did you stop hugging me? I didn't say stop.
Oh no, not at all. In fact, this could be really good news. I think
You think?
Santa knew about the words and the clover. The only people who should know about that are the other subjects.
Subjects.
The other people who were in the experiment 9 years ago.
Uh-huh.
But he's blind, and I was part of the Nevada test group, so neither of us would be able to recognize the faces of the people who were on this boat.
Whoa. Okay, time out. Let's just calm down for a second, okay?
All
from the
these
top.
experiments?
Don't start with the end and then jump to the middle. You gotta start with 1 and then move to 2 and 3 and 4 and so on. If you don't tell me stuff in the right order, I'm never gonna be able to figure it out.
Okay.
Alright, let's start with this experiment. What happened on this boat 9 years ago?
Do you know about morphogenetic fields?
Morphogenetic fields. I'm gonna teach you guys that term because I use it a lot in my day-to-day life.
Morphogenetic fields.
Morphogenetic fields, guys.
All right, how about this? Theory of the telepathic mechanism.
I think Lotus mentioned something like that.
Telepathy, huh? Well, that's not really it, but I suppose it's similar.
So they were testing telepathy on this ship?
Yeah, I guess so.
So, what exactly did they have you guys do?
The same thing that we're doing now. Exactly the same
Ma'am, can I have $1 million, billion, nonillion, vigintillion dollars, please? I am a European. I don't compute in dollars. I only know euros and lats. And that's all.
What?
I can give you a 1 cent if you want.
The Nonary game. 9 people were put on this boat, and 9 others were put in the building in Nevada, and the game started.
Okay, can I have $1 million, billion, nonillion, vigintillion euros, please? I can give you 1 cent. At most, I can give you 50 cents. You can buy yourself a few candy with that, I think.
Look, I'm sorry, but I don't get it.
Actually, I feel like you can't even buy any pieces of candy. You know, like back in my day, we had the currency centimi, which is like cents, and lats, which would be like the euro equivalent. But like, we could buy like 3 pieces of candy for 5 centimi. Little bit is out earning John. What do you mean? John gets paid. I send him boxes of canned Latvian sweets. I was this close to saying for 50 cents. Holy shit, Europe sounds awesome. What do
did the
you
Nonary game and some
mean?
telepathy experiment have to do with each other? Am I missing something here?
The ability to access a morphogenetic field is affected by a couple of things.
Morphogenetic field. Can you send me boxes of Latvian sweets? Well, that would mean I'd have to dox myself. I'm not
First
gonna
is
dox
epiphany,
myself. The
and
silly
the other
goober.
is danger. You know how sometimes when you're up against a really tough problem, and then the answer just kind of pops in your head? That's an epiphany.
Epiphany, yeah, but I would be doxing myself too. Well, yeah. This guy. I will keep my address and name private.
And what you learn from the epiphany can be transmitted with telepathy. When you add danger to that equation, then it gets easier to transmit that information over telepathy.
Until I dox myself. This is how friends are made, Flam. Rolling eyes. Wow, this guy. Doxing addresses. Well, you know I have
So you're
issues with
saying the
making
Nonary
friends.
game
I'm
was
really
supposed
bad
to
at it, you
introduce
know?
that element of danger.
I'm shy and I'm gonna get murdered by someone, so I gotta be careful.
Yeah, but it couldn't be just any old danger. It had to be life and death. And
I'm really good at it, so I'll cancel out. Don't worry. No.
someone did actually die.
Oh no.
A girl. She was on the boat with my brother. I was in Nevada. I never met her, but I did hear her name.
Dun dun dun. It's
Her
gonna
name was...
reveal. Oh no.
Oh, my apologies.
God damn it,
I
Ace,
seem to
stop
have
cock
disturbed you.
blocking.
Ace.
Like, what the fuck?
You two must have strong stomachs. I can't imagine how you could stay in this room for so long. At any rate, Junpei, would you be so kind as to come and help me with something?
Do you really need Junpei to wipe your ass, Ace? Come on.
I'm having a little trouble and I could really use your assistance.
Come on, man.
Come on. It'll only take a moment.
What do you want from me, man?
I don't want Ace to hear us. We can talk about this later.
Huh? Hey, wait.
Junpei, what are you doing in there? Hurry up.
Okay, we did get the key, so now it would be unlocked.
All right, let's.
We just skip ahead until we get to the point we can't skip anymore.
A note.
Okay, now we save. Now we save. Are you sure you want to save here? Yes. Okay. We save. And we return to the screen. I actually do think I'm very good at making friends, but I often find myself at being uninterested in the people I find. Wow. I'm jealous. I want to make friends with like coworkers and stuff. But it's okay. I'm good at enjoying my own lonesome self also. Yeah. I'll be heading to bed. Since I have to go to work tomorrow, sadly, it's gonna be a pain in the buttocks. Making friends is easy, but it's just like, man, these people are boring. I want to be friends, really. All online friends, well, not all online friends. Many online friends I made, I really enjoy. But like many people, I also feel like I don't want to hang out with them. But people I keep around me in like real life and online is like, they fulfill me, I guess you could say. But now, currently in real life, I don't really have anyone. I've been hanging out with the same three idiots from high school. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. I've known John online since it's been how many years? Let me pull out a calculator. Has it been 16 or 17 years? 2025. Wait, 2025 minus 2008. Okay, it's almost been 17 years we've known each other. I have 0 real friends. Talk to them, two of them constantly. Oh, that's good. Actually, that's good. I never made good friends in high school or middle school or primary school. They were kind of bitches. They were like, oh my god, Flame, you suck. And they were bullying me a lot with the other class. And they were shit-talking each other constantly, which means they also shit-talked me. And later on in life, they also like were just openly rude to me. And I'm like, okay, bitches, I don't like you. And then we were always arguing. Like, girl friendships in school time are awful, oftentimes. But I've heard some people with good experiences. I just got unlucky. How long has Flamella been grooming me with boxes of candy? Hey, what are you saying grooming? I think I might have only sent you like one box of things when we were below 18, but after that, it was only when we were above 18. Flam, and sometimes I can still hear John's voice. No. Hey, we played the quarry together. It was like our last game we finished together. John, quit telling people I'm dead. Goodness. It's not like that. But yeah, I wish I had like some people like that from school times. I could have had that from university times, but like a lot of people just like liked being friends with me during university because they could like gain things from me, like study things, teaching from me. Because like I taught a lot of people and also gave my notes a lot, and people are like, oh yeah, you can depend on Flam, you can depend on her. And then they just kept giving me a lot of chocolates and like extra information and stuff, and I'm like, okay, I don't need this, but thank you. You know, it's the opposite. She once told me to stop killing her off because I kept insinuating she was dead whenever she disappeared for longer than she said she'd be gone. That is true. I go for like a 30-minute nap and I'm gone for 3 hours, and he's like, well, I guess she dead. I go to the store longer than I expected. Well, I guess she dead. Yeah, John's killing me off all the time, man. Maybe that's why Temu was like this. I hope that's the only reason, honestly. But yeah, this man acting as if he doesn't like the Latvian sweets and says he doesn't get paid. I even sent him once an rookie art supply thing. This man, I don't even know if he's been using it. I never asked, but I also didn't want to press. This guy. Don't forget, John, I added in the special eraser that came from my mom's very antique old school that you can't get anywhere anymore. And they're like very amazing, and that was like one of my last ones, so you better use the eraser and the art supplies I sent you. This motherfucker. That's a big yawn. I'm so sleepy. Honestly, I should head to bed. Gosh darn. I will most likely post some pictures from my museum hauls. Not really haul, but I was just enjoying the museum time. Can't believe Flam doesn't want to be my new best friend ever made. We even said hi on Twitter like a year. We did? I don't remember this. The special eraser that looks like candy. It does not look like candy, it's just like green. But like my mom, when the school was closing shut, she got this like box of the erasers. They're like these green erasers, and they were the bomb. They're like the best erasers I've ever had. Yeah, we did laugh. I never open my Twitter these days. Like, I barely open it. And I'm like, okay. I'm so bad at using Twitter. Like, I barely open it. Huh. It's so bad for me. I know that Pastel had sent me like some updates about Dragon Age, and I'd missed them also, and I'm like, oh shit, I feel so bad. But yeah, I'm just like really bad. Same with like phone and WhatsApp and messages, because like I never use my phone at home or like outside of work, and it's like, and then I go to bed at like 11 or 12, and I see 3 hours later, 3 hours ago, someone sent me a message, like a coworker or something. I'm like, shit. Oh yeah, we've been best friends since like forever. She liked my post on Twitter once. That is true. That's all you need for best friendships, you know? Okay, I think I'm gonna go. You guys should also get on with your days, evenings, nights, mornings, whatever time it is for you. Thank you for coming to my stream. Click the like button. Hope you had a nice time. And I'll see you guys next time, maybe on Thursday if I have the motivation after tomorrow. We will see. Vi får se, which is in Norwegian, we will see. Have a nice Flam. I'll see you next time. Thank you for coming, and sayonara. Bye, Flam. I'm excited for the box of Latvian sweets. Well, trying to push me into things I did not say anything about, huh? Have a nice Flam. Bye-bye. Where's the ending? Okay. Have a nice Flam. Bye.